What's up with an APA? Let's get this shit, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Um, it's not too late over here. I know it's early. It's probably like 7 o'clock on the on the West Coast. It's already a little past 10. Matter of fact, it's 10:36 where I'm at. But I want to do this live because I felt like I needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this over here. But yeah, man, wait for a few people to come up in here. Carapalo, what's up, my boy? What's going on, dog? Just chilling, bro. I was having a good. I was watching this series with my wife. We went out to a farm, a petting farm with my kids earlier. Yesterday we went to a petting farm, and today we went to a petting farm. We're doing our thing, and then I came home and I was watching that interview with the vampire with my wife. She loves that show, so I watched the whole series with her. Not today, but like in the last 3 or 4 days. And it's our routine. It's our routine. And I came home and I was just like, let me check out some of my comments and the views on the channel. And then I went over to that dude OG Bam's channel, and I seen that he did like hella things on me. I was like, damn, that fool must hate me. God damn. I never really meant for the dude to clout chase. It's crazy that he's saying that I'm a clout chaser, but he's the one clout chasing on me now, doing hella videos. He dedicated a whole life to me, which I didn't watch. I mean, I didn't watch it. I noticed on his reaction video that he said he was gonna do one. I legitimately, bro, no disrespect to him or anybody. I watched like 5 minutes, probably like 3, 4 minutes. Uh, uh, um, I stopped watching when he was gonna get into the Grape Street thing. As soon as he mentioned Grape Street, I stopped watching. And but before that, he had said that he was gonna dedicate a 9 o'clock live to me. And I was like, damn, like he really must be in his feelings, while blaming me being in my feelings, right? But it's okay. We'll address all that today, in a respectful manner. Brett Martinez, what's up, my boy? How are you doing? Appreciate you, my boy. Art Burqueño, Orale Night Live, saludos, hombre. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, man. This is, you guys gotta understand, man, that it's unless I do like a midnight live or a 1 o'clock live, which I'm not up that late. Um, I gotta get up early, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kids and get going for the day. I can't, and this is like the latest live I could do. You know, Capone says keep up the solid feedback content. Home, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. Ark says, how are you, bro? I'm good, bro. I'm doing good. I can't complain, bro. I got air in my lungs, I got air in my lungs. I'm doing good, bro. I mean, shit, I'm alive, bro. What can we really uh ask for other than us being alive? As long as we're alive and we're above ground, bro, we could make progress. Irony Fisticuff says, the punching gloves. Let me see. Howdy L. I've been in the background. Salutes to you, chat as well. Appreciate you. Arc Burqueño says, Irony Physical says, Arc Burque. Excuse me, guys. I got that acid in my throat. Vera. APA lady. Hello, Tocayo. APA family. Appreciate you, mama. Raul Lado says, what up, L? Dookie Master says, keep the content flowing like water on honey. Yep. On 100. Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna keep. We may have. Uh, the content is gonna be the content. You guys already know, man. I'm always gonna drop videos expressing my experiences and things like that. Once in a while we're gonna drop lives and other videos like this type of stuff. But it's all relevant. It's all relevant to whatever we may be feeling, to a point we want to make, to a type of lesson that we want to drop. The reason why I did that reaction video on that cat OG Bam was because I just felt like he was just full of hatred. And the crazy part is that I never said he was a bad dude. I never said he was a bad dude. I never said I didn't like him. I never said that he's a POS or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, bro, dudes like him and other cats are stuck in the prison system. You know, they're stuck in the prison politics and things like that. And then they think that motherfuckers like me are like we're stuck on that prison mentality. Like me having gone to the other side or not, it dictates my life. You know, like what the fuck? Like this just shit like no matter what, I'm gonna keep doing me. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't dictate my life, motherfucker. Like I said, is it plain and simple. Nobody pays my bills but myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's plain and simple. You know, and dudes that are still stuck on a gang mentality, the street mentality, man, bro, they're like they're their own worst enemy. They're their own worst enemy. That's what the government wants them to be on. You know what I'm saying? That's the government. The government wants them to be on that type of shit. You know, so they will never fucking progress in the real world. You know, they don't even understand that. That's the sad part. But yeah, you know, it's fucking hot as fuck in here. Let me see. Where's the? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go get my fan. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, the cat dropped several videos on me. Um, you know, I only watched 3 4 minutes of the first one. I know he did a few other ones. Um, and honestly, bro, like I'm not surprised. You know, all the shit that he was talking. You know, he was talking again shit. That fool thinks that his mentality actually affects my disposition. You know, the shit that I go through in my life. Um, but it's just really sad to see somebody of his age still stuck in those ways. You know, still thinking that because he's a pintero, you know what I'm saying? Like he pro active, bro. And like I said on my video, with all due respect, unless you were a norteño or a sureño, you're never gonna know what it is to be tested in prison. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You can talk all that bullshit. 10 years as a Sureño on a level 4 will trump 30, 40 years done on a level 4 of a black man. A black man that paroled. I'm just saying, bro. Don't get mad at me, bro. I'm just saying. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me turn on this fan. It's fucking hot as fuck. Thanks, baby. There you go, man. Now I can breathe a little bit. Sheesh. It's fucking hot as fuck. But yeah, man. Shit, man. Hey, Palmero, I said mine. My boy, appreciate you, dog. Um, I seen your comments. It takes me a little bit to go through my comments and shit. Cause honestly, bro, sometimes I don't even feel like going through my comments, bro. I don't even feel like dealing with the bullshit, bro. The ignorance, bro. Some people are fucking stupid, bro. And I appreciate you holding it down. And you know, just not even holding it down necessarily to back me up, you know, even though I mean by default that's what it is. But like just you speaking the truth, bro. Like you making these fools look stupid, bro, on the stupid shit that they're saying, bro. And just it's fucking ignorance, bro. You can never expect a black individual, and I'm talking about prison system. I respect my black folks, man. Trust me, I do. But as far as the prison mentality, and don't get me wrong, bro, I had some solid ass fucking Crips and Bloods, bro. I got along with a lot of good Bloods, bro. They're the ones that seem to be a lot more respectful and structured than some Crips. But I've also met some Crips that were structured as fuck. So that's why I will never say that all Crips or all Bloods or this and that. Like that dude he tries to do that shit. He tries to say that because one person is a piece of shit, all people are pieces of shits, right? If one dude is foul, all their people are foul. And that's the epitome of ignorance, bro. Um, and I met some righteous ass blacks. They handle their business. They would never allow a motherfucker to rat, check paperwork and all that shit. But the fact of the matter that blacks in the prison system, bro, they let a lot of shit ride, bro. They let a lot of dudes that are no good ride on the GP. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's the ones that are structured on a level 4 and a 180 that don't let that shit fucking ride. You know, it's a case by case basis when it comes to the black card, man. Um, but because a motherfucker like me went to the side all of a sudden, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Come on, man, cut that shit out. Brooke, what's up, Brooke? Late live, yeah, late live. If Famero says, OG Bam blocked me instantly, left my ass. I was speaking facts and he didn't like that. Of course not. He blocked one of my comments too. He blocked one of my comments, bro. Like I said, man, this dude, he tried to claim that Flacco took down his live because he was ashamed and things like that. But the fact of the matter is that Flacco had already taken down the live and admitted his wrongs and things like that, but he still kept on talking that bullshit, right? Um, while trying to claim that everybody else, anybody that's brown, that we back all ourselves out. He tried to call Flacco my homeboy. First and foremost, Flacco ain't my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Flacco is an acquaintance. You know, I talk to him. We do things together once in a while, content wise. I got nothing against the cat. You know what I'm saying? But for him to call him my homeboy, he try to make that shit seem like that's my homeboy and I'm backing him up. He wants to say that I'm in my feelings when in reality he's in his feelings. Because I simply spoke out on discrepancy on his live. I simply pointed out the fact that, like I said, Flacco had already corrected his wrongs and he knows it made him look stupid as fuck. So all of a sudden, Flacco's my homeboy because I decided to fucking expose one of his weaknesses, one of his lies, and all of a sudden that's my homeboy. Man, cut it out, bro. You're not gonna get away with that shit here. You know, Kakapala says I was in Bam's live once, and I guess because of my name, it's not English. I assumed to be a Troy. Yeah, I know, man. This ignorance at its foulest. VF, what's up, V? Where you been at, man? Damn, man, I thought V was a troll, man. After a while, I thought, fucking damn, V hasn't been around in years now. I'm fucking with you, V. Appreciate you tapping in, Mom. I hope you're doing good, man. It's been a long time since I heard from you, man, but I appreciate you. I'm glad to see that you're good. Tony Fedor says, what's up? Canal Big L, appreciate you, brother. Farmero says, that's facts. We just politic way more militant in that common knowledge. Everyone knows, and even other blacks have said that blacks run the blacks program. Yeah, I know. And you know what? The crazy part is, Farmero, that I've always given the blacks props as far as I've always envied the fact that their program, bro, they could call out each other and catch a fade and they'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? They don't run a militant program like we do, dog. And it has nothing to do with me trying to make our north or south, trying to look like we're badasses or not, bro. It's just that is a big motherfucking factor in the fact that when you get tired of politicking and you get tired of shit, dog. And by the time I went to the side, bro, that game was over, dog. The game was completely over. Miss me with that shit. It was completely over. There was nothing else to hang on to. I don't give a fuck, dog. I got no regrets, bro. You know? And that fool tried to say in one of his fucking, I don't know if it was his live or his video, he tried to say that, oh, this fool said that they asked him to kill his Sally. Well, I don't believe that for a second. Motherfucker, bro, like, I don't need you to believe me, dog. I don't need you to believe me. The people that believe me in my life are the ones that know it's a fact, that ran to make and ran to make on me and everything. That's the only people I care that believe me or not. So miss me with that shit, dog. Like, it's the motherfucker, bro. Like, he swears like I give a fuck what he thinks. Irony says, I just got blocked there as well. I just asked a question like last week, nothing to do with this. And he called me a troll. Yeah, I mean, he's ignorant, bro. He's an ignorant ass cat, bro. he's ignorant and he just panders for fucking $20 for an Uber ride. Tony Fielder says, much respect to you, Carnal. Appreciate you, my boy. Respects right back. Irony says, I remember Farmero even super chatted him 20 towards a raffle a long time ago. Yeah, man, he's foul, bro. He's foul, dog. And the crazy part is that, you know, I came out earlier with the video. And I was like, it's a dead issue. And it really is a dead issue, bro. It don't matter. I guess this is like the fumes, the remnants of what I have to say. Um, Especially because I didn't see the live that he did or any other second, third video that he did on me. For somebody that doesn't care about a PC, he sure as hell has a lot to say, you know. And I didn't really even talk shit on the dude, bro. I was just pointing out the discrepancies and his contradictions, bro. That's all, bro. When somebody gets called out on their lies or even like on their mistakes, bro, let's just say that he didn't even mean to lie. Uh, let's call them mistakes. Motherfuckers just don't like that. Instead of motherfuckers being like, hey, you know what, I fucked up, I misspoke. It is what it is. My apologies. Or you don't even have to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, just acknowledge it, or don't say nothing at all. If you have nothing good to say, don't say shit at all. And like I said, fact of the matter is, this fool tried to say that I said that I did all my time on a level 4 when 701 stamped on my first reaction video on him. I clearly stated the majority of my time on the level 4. And like I said, the last time I checked, the majority doesn't mean all of the time. The majority means almost all the time, meaning the majority of something, And that fool took it around with it and tried to spread a lie, talking about how I'm lying, but how was I in Mississippi if I did all my time on a level 4? And I'm sitting here listening to this fucking clown, bro. And like, what the fuck? Like, I never said I did all my time on a level 4, bro. That's a fucking lie, like. But motherfuckers like that will never admit their wrongs. They'll never admit that they got it wrong. Never admit that they lied. By definition, they fucking lied. And, it's just definitely unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate, man. Chevin C says, you both said things you shouldn't have said. Nah. Chevin C, what did I say that I shouldn't have said? Now you're trying to clean up some shit for him. Tell me right now, with all due respect, my boy, I won't attack you. You could even jump on. Hold on, let me drop a link. If you have the fortitude and the righteousness to jump on the live, you could jump on this live right now, brother. And I give you my word as a man, I will not attack you and I will let you finish your points. And if you don't want to jump on, you could just go ahead and respond to the comments. Nobody block Chevin C. Let me know what I shouldn't have said. Please let me know. He was also insinuating that Juvatos are trying to snitch and target mainline because the stories in the mainline. Yeah, it's just people that don't know. Here we go.
Yepa,
What's up with it, man? Who's got it
yepa. Órale, pues. Chinga tu madre, güey. Pinche gordo baboso.
That's it. That's it. This fool just took time out of his day just to make himself look like a fucking idiot. Italiano 559 says, Tazo, that you was scared when that Chomo Mighty Mouse showed his talent. Who's Tazo? What the hell you guys talking about? Kareem Abdul says, I'm black and I don't feel like you ever said anything foul about my folks. Exactly. Even though Bam has some good points, I feel like he is aiming it at the wrong person. Yeah, hey, look, Kareem, look, my boy. The reason, look, I didn't mean to attack the cat. I didn't, like I said on my video, my first reaction, I didn't mean to disrespect him. Nothing like that, bro. It's just, I just felt like some of the things that he said were not accurate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, accurate. I'm never attacked. Hold on. What we got with Taz over, I think. Taz over. What's up with it, man? Who's this?
It's Tazo TV.
What's going on with you, my friend?
What's up, man? Listen,
Yeah,
I hear everything you're saying, man, and you got every right to your opinion, right?
yeah, of course.
But let me ask you this question: have you ever? Because I see that you call OG Bama racist, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay, and you feel he's a racist because of whatever reason. But let me ask you this: have you ever called out Hispanic people for being racist against blacks? Because
A
if you can
lot of
call
my
out
people,
one, you got to be willing to call out the other.
unfortunately, a lot of my people are hella racist against blacks, bro. A
Have you?
hundred
But
percent.
have you ever called another Hispanic blogger on YouTube out for being a racist, or even this Hispanic, some of Hispanic people?
Not yet, not yet.
Why not? May I ask?
Because honestly, unless you could give me an example, bro, I haven't seen it yet. You know, and look, the reason I called him a racist is because there's nothing wrong with having black pride, bro. Trust me, bro. We're white pride, brown pride, black pride. We all have a pride. You know what I'm saying? Our pride could get us to a fucking to a nerdy grave. And the reason why I say he's a racist is because I mean, so let me say this: his comments were racist as far as that video, in my opinion. Why? Because he's stoking division between our people. In my opinion, because he's saying they, you guys, Sureños, this, Hispanics, this, and I'm married to a beautiful black woman, bro. I never had a racist bone in my body, and I just felt like he was calling out all us, their PCs, and this and that.
But he's
And to
speaking
me, it's
on
just like
he's
you he should have confined that shit to Flaco and only Flaco. He kept generalizing, putting a blanket on a bunch of dudes, and I was sitting here listening to it, and I'm like, why you keep saying all YouTubers? Why you keep saying all of us? He threw names out, and I was just like, bro, like, why you keep saying that shit? I know that there's dudes that are Mexican, and I'm not even Mexican, bro. I'm an ex-sureño, but I know there's sureños, norteños, dudes like that don't like blacks. I know that there's blacks that don't like Mexicans. I get it, bro. That's why I said his rape. What I meant to say was his remarks are racist because he keeps stoking that division. And to me, it's just like, bro, like that's one dude saying this shit. One dude that got it wrong doesn't mean that all of us are racist, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I was coming from. You know what I'm
I,
saying? That's the disagreement that I had. But go ahead.
I'm not here to speak on the flock or on behalf of Bam, but let me say this though.
Yeah.
This AP,
I'm not. Hey, hey,
I'm gonna
hey, hey,
abbreviate
oh,
you
you
by
know what?
calling you.
Sorry, hey, sorry to interrupt you. Flacco's not my homeboy.
Okay, I
I
get
don't
that.
even know the dude.
Well,
I've done a video with the dude before. I did a live before. I don't even know him. Another thing that I want to make clear. That is not my homeboy.
right.
I I know it probably came off to him like I was defending the cat, but I didn't even mention Flacco till the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I pointed out the discrepancies in what he was saying about him, but I wasn't backing that dude up. That's
And
all I'm
this,
saying.
hey,
But
but
go ahead.
listen, bro, I don't ever remember Bam actually speaking on your name prior to you making that video.
No, he did it. No, he did it. I
So
never
he
said he
never
did.
grouped you in with these other guys he claimed that's against the black community.
Yeah, no, no, and I will acknowledge that. I never said that he said my name. I will acknowledge that 100%. And that's what I said in my video. That's why I said like I didn't need a response from him. I didn't need a reaction. I mean, obviously, I said in my video, I'm not trying to tell the man what to do because I can't dictate his program. But I made it clear in my video that that's not the reason that I was necessarily. It was his live that I was reacting to. That's why I mentioned his name. But I just felt like he was mentioning all of us on this side, bro. You know what I'm saying? All PCs, all this and that. And I gotta assume that if I've heard this fool's name over the last year, he's heard my name. Whether he watches my content or not, he's heard my name just like I've heard his. And that's all I was saying. I'm thinking like, bro, like you should choose your words a little more wisely or at least be more specific. You know, that's what caused me to react. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through a lot of shit in my life, bro, and my prison term and all that shit. And I get that dudes that paroled in good standings, that that weren't riots, that put in work. that never really got tested to the point like we got tested. You know, that's our bad, bro. You know, our people, the way that our people did our people, that's our bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody to cry, play a violin or cry a river for me. I'm just saying.
But
That's
my
the
thing is
only
this
reason that I
though,
said that.
AP. My thing is this though, bro.
Yeah,
When you say he's a racist, okay, I hear that, and that's your opinion. You entitled to say he's a
of
racist based
course,
on whatever.
of course.
But I also want to see you call out the Hispanics for what they doing and what they saying about brothers in the prison system and out the prison system. Like you can't you can't say, oh, I'm gonna call a black a racist for what he's saying when you got Hispanics doing the same thing. You got the dude American Cholo always saying they. Let's stop supporting them. Let's stop watching their YouTube channels. Stop buying their music. This, they this, they them. So if you're gonna speak on one, bro, you got to be fair.
Okay, so look, I'm glad you brought up that fucking lame. I don't listen to American Cholo. I don't. I think that fool's a clown. I'm not saying this shit to appease
Do
you
you
or
think he's racist?
anybody else. I think that
Do
dude.
you think he's racist?
I think he has a. Yeah, I think he's racist. 100%.
Okay.
100%. I
Okay.
think he has the same type of pride and brown racism that is detrimental to those of us that could coexist in the middle. And let's, just like this dude OG saying, L also check C Dog. C Dog is somebody that said the N word on my channel on one of my lives.
A
Somebody that I
Latino,
was cool with a
Latino
year
brother.
ago. I was cool with. He was on my live. He said the N word, not the A, the ER. He was gone. He was gone, and that was that. I don't tolerate shit like that, bro. I don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to, I've called out American Cholo. I haven't done videos on them because, like, as far as titling them,
Well, let me say this though, bro.
yeah,
When you call out these certain cats that's Hispanic that you think is racist, that also helps us feel like, okay, there is a chance. When y'all don't say anything, it makes us feel like all of y'all agree with him being a racist. Oh, this one being a racist, right?
yeah.
So the black community look like nobody ever speak up and talk down or condemn these certain people who are with these big platforms who are spitting out that racism against the black community, and we don't hear nobody from y'all side, the Hispanic side, condemning that.
And you
So
know what? Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that my channel is not necessarily a political channel as far as like domestic politics, race relations, and things like that. The reason why I made that reaction was because he was talking about prison politics, things like that. And my channel, for the most part right now, I focus on predominantly on prison topics based on my experience, right? Um, I never called out American Cholo by title because I never wanted to give him the clout or the satisfaction of me mentioning his name on a title. They, for everybody that's been on here with me for a very long time, they know that when it comes to American Cholo, bro, I've always sent spoke the truth on the cat. You know, I think the dude is full of himself. I think he thinks he's the fucking messiah of the brown Cali Mac, all that bullshit. Like, I think it's fucking ridiculous, honestly. I think that it's not only is it the wrong way to go, you know what I'm saying? It kind of just perpetuates the same type of like a Black Panther or a neo-Nazi or in his version, Cali Mac, everybody's version of racial
but the
pride.
thing is with that dude, he's not willing to be front line, back boots on the ground. He just want to sit in the booth and call the shots and have all the soldiers fight the battle for him.
Well, look,
When you got a
when
lot
he
of
rolled
brown,
up,
like you
hey, when he
said,
rolled
bro.
up to No Jumper, when he rolled up to No Jumper with a bunch of gang members. So let me make one thing clear, bro. I am not active, and I'm not saying I'm not active because I went to the side. I'm saying I'm not active because when I was still putting in work, the last dude that I put a knife in, I didn't even believe in my cause anymore, bro. I put in a knife in that motherfucker just to get back to California to go to the shoe so I could just chill. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe in the cause. I did it for my own self-interest, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that this dude rolled up to No Jumper with a bunch of gang members, bro, my first thing that I said was, why didn't this fool fucking roll up with not only just Browns, people of all colors in the community, not just that, but non-gang members, hardworking people, you know what I'm saying, taxpayers. If you really want to be politically in tune in the community, you can't show up to No Jumper and intimidate a dude, a white guy with a podcast because you think you're fucking bad with a bunch of gang members, bro.
Why
I don't
not
pay that
show up?
gang membership, bro.
Why
I
not
don't.
show up by yourself? That's a bigger statement.
Exactly. Exactly.
Show putting fear on somebody don't change anything. Having that conversation, man to man, on behalf of the Brown would have made a bigger statement.
Yeah, I've called
So
out, just like a lot of these dudes are saying in my comments, man. I've called out a bunch of dudes for saying racist remarks. And Cagapalo says I called out runner, gunner, whatever the fuck is fucking lame, for derogatory remarks against racist remarks. Look, my boy, and this is why, and by OG's response, his reaction, I could tell. I was listening to it, and I was just like, damn, this dude, he completely, based on his perception, he completely took a lot of my shit out of context. He assumed that I was saying shit that I wasn't saying. And
APA, I'm
yeah,
gonna say this. OG Bam is caught up right now in the and I got love for OG Bam. He don't like me. He always throwing shade at me. I still got love for the brother. I still watch his lives. OG
yeah.
Bam, if you're listening, I don't got nothing against you, bro. Listen, OG Bam is caught up in the animosity of the black and the brown going at war right now.
I get
So
it.
you gotta until that situation. I can't even say that. I'm just saying this. He caught up in the moment right now. OG Bam caught up in the moment. It's
I get
war
it.
right now with the Browns and the Blacks amongst, in the Salinas Valley right now. He got loved ones in there. He's been in these wars. He got some animosity right now. So I
Bro,
don't think it's
I got
personal. I don't think
12
it's personal.
I got 12 stabbings in my body from your people. From your people. And you don't hear me saying fuck F blacks, this and that, because I understand that it was just prison, bro. It was, whether it was racism or politics, whatever it was, that's what it was. And I left it there, bro. When I got out, that was that, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I understand exactly what you're saying. I know he's caught up in the politics of today. I know he's still active and all that stuff. Even if I would have paroled in good standings, bro, I still wouldn't be active, straight up, because it's a fucking waste of life, my boy. It's a waste of life. You know, very few dudes have done the shit or seen the shit or been through the shit that I've been through. You know, and there's 1,000 motherfuckers in the system that have been through the shit that I've been through. So I am not special. I'm just saying that it gives us a different perspective and understanding. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Hey,
these channels out here that are no good, or PC or whatever the fuck, him and other dudes want to label them cats. Some of them dudes, I don't watch them. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on current events and things like that for the most part, because all I do is speak on my past experiences for the youngsters and the reoffenders. Everybody that knows my channel, that's what I speak on, bro. To try to deter the youngsters from this shit. You know,
hey,
and I never try to inject myself into drama. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that shit.
hey, APA. Let me say this, man, and I'm gonna check out, man, because you got a show to get back to, right? It's a lot of brown and black brothers, young brown and black brothers coming up. They want to get along. They going to school together. They want to do music together. They dating. They
How
having
old are you,
kids.
my boy?
I'm 28.
Nice. Okay.
They having kids together. They go to school together. They want to make music together. They play in the parks together, bro. So that older generation, the 40s on up, who went to war with each other on the streets and in prison,
Yep.
they are slowly dying off. They slowly getting old, and
I'm
so
almost 12 years older than you, dog. It doesn't make me any better than you, but trust me, that's the generation that I grew up with as well, like you're saying. And you know what the beautiful thing about the prison system is right now? That after the 2 hunger strikes that I went through when I was still active, I didn't go to the other side until 2017, bro. 2017. I went through all the hardships, and after the peace was established, I was still there for 5 more years. You know what I'm saying? So I seen both, bro. You know what I'm saying? From 2004 all the way to 2019. You know what I'm saying? That's when I did my term. And it's a beautiful thing to see the blacks, browns, norte, south, Asians, whites are getting along, and it's fucked up that an organization member got attacked for disrespecting a black that handled his business and rightfully so. I said this on my video, and that's another thing. I wish this dude would have seen my videos because I was one of the first ones to say that the dude that rushed the Emma member was in his right. Any man that gets disrespected by anybody in the prison system has to handle their business, and they're in the right. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And up until
But
this
I feel
point,
like too
we
though,
wanted to
APA
keep talking about this. But I'm
APA
glad peace. Yeah.
is bigger than that situation. We talking about as a collective, the brown race, the black race
Yeah.
have had tension, thick tension, not just in California. This happens down south on the East Coast
So where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Oh, you're from Virginia? Okay, nice.
Yeah, we consider the like we consider the South, but we more so like the East South, Southeast,
Okay.
right? We got MS-13s, we got different brown gangs, Latin Kings, and whatever out here too, because you got a lot of Latin Kings up north, New York,
Yeah.
New Jersey. Those are Latin gangs, Latin Kings, MS-13s. MS-13 is the
Yeah,
biggest though.
it's definitely a different animal compared to
Yeah.
Cali, but yeah, go ahead.
So we go through it too. In the Midwest, you got the Latin Kings, you got the insane GDs, which are Latin. So you got different Latin gangs all over the United States. It's just not a California thing. This is nationwide. My thing is this though, man. I would love to hear more brown brothers who are actually against this racial tension speak out against it, bro. And really mean it though. Like when American Cholo speak out
Yeah,
against
yeah.
it, I don't feel
My
like he
boy,
mean
look,
it.
you being from Virginia, bro. Like, look, look, bro. California is, bro. For better or for worse, bro. It's just different, bro. It's. I'm tired of it. You know, California is just so
Y'all
fucking
stuck, man.
intoxicated with their
I've
own
always said
bullshit.
this. California is stuck in the past. Y'all been
Yeah.
stuck in the 90s forever, bro.
Exactly, bro. It's so intoxicated with the politics and bullshit, bro, that it's hard, dog. It's hard. It's fucked up. It's hard. And bro, I got tired of that shit in there, bro. A lot of motherfuckers got tired of that. Dudes that are straight killers and fucking hitters and all that shit, bro. They got tired of it, bro. They're like, fuck this fucking politics. I'm going to the other side. I'm cool. They're on the other side struggling, still putting in work when they have to, when clearing out the yards. On the other side, they had to clear out all those yards maybe about 15, 20 years ago when the S&Y side started. And I'm not advocating for the S&Y side. I'm just saying when that side started, the dudes that were OGs that got tired or got caught in a political situation that were killers, they had to clean up all those yards, get rid of child molesters, rapists, and all that shit. And then the gang started. It's just fucking nonsense, bro. It's just California is just too much, bro. It's straight up, man. But I appreciate you tapping in, my boy.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, like I say, man, OG Bam, I know he might see this and has something negative to say about me, but I ain't gonna speak bad about him no more.
You shouldn't have nothing to say about you, my boy.
OG
Straight
Bam,
up.
at heart, he's a good brother, man.
Yeah, and
He's a
like
good
I
brother.
said,
He
I got
mean
nothing
well.
against him. I got nothing against him. Just by his reaction, like I said, I seen that he took a lot of things out of context. He like I said, man, he didn't even catch some of the things that I said. The main one being that he said that I said I did the majority of my time on the level 4, and then he's like, oh, he said he did all his time. I was like, bro, if you can't even get that part right, I already know you ain't even listening, bro. But look, I got nothing against the cat. It is what it is. But thank you for tapping in, bro. Say your name one more time.
I'm Tazo, man, from Tazo TV.
Tazo, okay, appreciate you, bro. Hopefully you can tap in the future.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too, bro.
All right, man. Somebody just tried to tap in. Chicago, bro. Was that you? You try to tap in. Let me drop the link one more time. But yeah, man. Look, at the end of the day, man. Like I said, you guys already know, man. I don't tap in here to try to smut dudes up. See, you know what the fucked up part is, man? Um, when dudes do lives, and people have told me like, "Hey, L, why don't you just do the same shit that they do?" You know what I'm saying? Why don't you do the same thing that they do because they do it to you? And I'm like, nah, bro, two wrongs don't make a right. You know, whether I watched your live or not, and for the most part, bro. Look, anybody that's been with me for this long, Farmero knows too. Motherfuckers used to go on lives with fucking 6 people, 8 people on the panel talking shit on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't need nobody to defend myself. I defended myself, and I'm still here. That doesn't mean just because if OG Bam went on his live and talked down on me and did all the shit that he did, said whatever he said, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna sit here and lie about the dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak my opinion and the truth, and whether dudes like it or not, they're welcome to jump on this panel and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. I don't come from a place in my heart where I have to lie about somebody, you know what I'm saying? To make him look bad. Just like homeboy asked me, Tazo, he asked me, why do I think he's a racist? Or why did I say he's a racist? Because I just felt his comments were racist, meaning it was dividing our people. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, why didn't I call out all these cats? And it's just like, I couldn't think of nobody that's racist until he mentioned American Cholo, and that's somebody that I don't even watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the dude. I never liked the dude. I think he's full of himself. You know what I'm saying? You guys know, man. You guys already know, man. Those of you that have been with me for a very long time, you guys know that I've said before, American Cholo is one of them dudes that are still stuck in his YA days, thinking that because he thinks he speaks for the raza, Cali Mac and all that shit. But you don't speak for me. You don't speak for me and any raza as far as I'm concerned. Just because you got a bunch of cholos, gang members, to go up to the fucking no jumper shit doesn't mean that you speak for our people. It doesn't mean that, bro. Because our regular gente that ain't gang members, that are civilians, taxpayers, regular brown people, you don't fucking speak for us, bro. You don't fucking speak for us. Straight up. The prison politics don't dictate my life. That's 100% facts. Facts. And even though I spent the majority of my life in the system, I refuse to be shackled to that system. Chicago, you said you're in the backstage. Try to jump out one more time. I don't see you on backstage, my boy. I just checked. Oh, there you go. Uh, my bad, bro. The little
What
red light turned off for some reason. What's up? What's going on with you, my boy?
what up? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. No, I was actually gonna tap in because I wanted to holler at Buddy from Virginia too to let you know what I'm saying, to ask him a few questions about the same
Hey,
things he's asking you.
I tried to tap you in and it was gone,
No,
bro.
no, yeah, I get you,
Yeah.
I get you. No, I get you. But you know what? Look at like I said, bro. I'm gonna give you my point of view, right? So
Sure.
I think that dude OG Bam. I've seen his videos pop up when other channels bring him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of them videos were funny where he was always asking for money and I need lunch
Yeah, of course.
money, whatever, right? But I seen the videos that was
Hey, and
posted.
not once have you heard me be petty about that shit.
No, exactly, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, 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 exactly. And see, the thing to me is, I look at dude like an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? He uses opportunities
hey,
of.
let me tap in Taz real quick.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
There you go. Taz back in here.
What up, man?
What's up, bro?
Hey, chilling. Hey, so yeah, I'm from the Midwest, bro. I'm from Chicago, bro. So like I said,
Shout out to
you
Chicago.
I'm from the South Side, bro. I'm from Pilsen.
Oh, okay, okay. You
So
said
yeah,
you
but
were holler at me about something.
yeah, so basically like this, right? So a lot of people ask that question because you know what? I hear it on
You
other
Latino?
channels. I'm Mexican, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
I'm,
Mexican. Yeah. Um, like what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't like that Latino word. That's more of like a generalized. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like I know my boy over
it's
here.
just like Hispanic. It is what it is.
Yeah. No. I said, but no. When people ask me, I tell them I'm Mexican. Period. That's it. But
Yeah.
so like I said, bro,
You fucking Mexicans have a lot of pride, fuckers.
I know, right? Hey, you should. Everybody should have. You should have black pride, brown pride.
Exactly.
Everybody should be
Ain't
proudful of
nothing wrong
where
with
you
that.
come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's only when you use it to bring other people down that it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree. I agree.
like
100%.
APA said, right? To me, look at bro, I'm gonna put that dude OG Bam in the same category as that lame fucking gunner. They use race and they use situations to bring views and to bring divisiveness because why? It creates more content. You know what I'm saying? It just creates the next video for tomorrow. And then you piggyback off of that video and you make another video for, some
Let
other
me ask you a
bullshit.
question. What's your name first so I can address you by your name?
Cholo, bro. DJ Cholo. I'm a DJ.
All right, DJ Cholo. You say Bam's a racist?
I wouldn't say he's a racist. I say he has racist tendencies because he likes to use race as a trigger to get people to react so he can make a content out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Gunner. Gunner does the same shit. And American Cholo, too. He's a piece of shit. In my eyes,
Gunner's a piece of shit, bro.
he's a racist to me. And I'll say that 100%.
Gunner and AC and American Cholo are pieces of shit, bro.
To a lot of people in the Mexican / Hispanic community, bro, that can see people like Gunner and like fucking American Cholo, they clout chase, bro. And I don't even like to use that word clout because people don't even understand what the true meaning of clout is. Clout is shit that you use in politics and in a lot of street shit. People they say clout for everything.
You say view chasing. Hey, view chasing.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say content chasers,
Yeah,
view chasers, whatever. So I'm gonna put OG Bam and I'm gonna put Gunner and American Cholo in those same categories because if you remember or if you've seen the story when Gunner dropped fake paperwork on American Cholo, calling him
I spoke on that.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm saying. They use people and their situations and they try to turn $1 out of it. They try to squeeze $1 out of it, right? Especially when they don't got content. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. My channel got like 250 subscribers, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. I don't make $1 from this. I don't really give a fuck if I ever get 500 or 1,000. To me, it's more when you got the opportunity to speak on something, speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Right. To me, bro, like I said, and I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be honest in a lot of my replies and a lot of my comments, right? So like I said, I'm gonna put those three guys in the same category: Gunner, American Cholo, and fucking OG Bam. And like I said, bro, you could tell that they use YouTube as a wallet. They want to funnel money into their pockets, right? And you've seen the videos with Bam, right? The funny ones. Oh, send me $10. Who gonna buy me a 6-pack? Shit like that. That in itself tells me that he's on here not to spread a message. He's on here to get $1. Whether it's $5 a day, $10 a day, whatever the fuck. That's pretty much what I see. You know what I'm saying?
But look, me and Bam is clearly not comrades. We're not cool.
Yeah, I don't know your history with him. So,
but listen, I'm gonna say this though, and this is me genuinely speaking from watching his lives. What's been going on recently with the Salinas Valley situation with the brown and black brothers going on? I feel like Bam, old memories, old ways is arising in him. And by default, I'm not making excuses for him. I'm just saying this is what I see.
Yeah.
Because prior to this situation in Salinas Valley, I seen some of his content.
And we got an echo. Hey, sorry to interrupt you. We got an echo.
Let me hold on. Let me lower my mic a little bit. It might be me because I got my speaker like right by my mic.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to hear the.
Is that me?
No, I don't hear no. I don't hear an echo.
Say it one more time.
Yo, check.
Do you got YouTube playing and StreamYard?
Nah, I turned my YouTube off.
You're good now.
We're good. All right.
Finish your
point. Like I say, his old ways is coming back because it's like somebody who's been in war before. You know, you hear about some war stories, you're gonna start getting back in your bag. So I don't think the brother racist because I didn't heard him say he want peace in the brown community. I know Bam I don't think he's racist, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because somebody who been through those wars, those black and brown wars, you're gonna feel a certain way when you hear about that. And as you should, because you've been in those wars. You had brown brothers trying to take your life. You had black brothers trying to take your life. I've spoken to brothers like Nate Dogg who've been in them wars. Not to bring him into the situation, but and I asked him the same question. I said, listen, you did 18 years on level 4. He said, yes.
Yeah.
I said, how did you get rid of the hate from being in these racial wars? And you know what he told me? He said, I didn't.
Okay.
He learned to adjust to society and realize, listen, he said this, I was in a racial environment. I adapted to my environment and I acted accordingly. I'm back on the streets. I don't have to be that person I was in the prison system. So brothers got to learn, Bam said he been out 4 years. Brothers got to learn once you get out that system. This brown and black brothers. Once you get out that system, them level 4s, you got to wash yourself. You got to cleanse yourself from the hatred of doing 40 years, 20 years, 15 years in racial wars.
I get
That's
it,
just my
but
take.
no, I get you, bro. But what I'm saying too is, if he's on YouTube, is it me again? The echo?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I echoing?
No, hold on. Let me move my shit, bro. Because like I said, I was moving some shit. No, you're not echoing, bro.
We can hear you.
No,
you're good, bro.
Let me tell you this, man, because what you said, bro. I mean, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me. I had to have the way that I grew up, bro. I've said it before on my channel. My best friend, his name is Gerald, bro. One of my black brothers, man. He's since elementary. Before I knew his dad, bro, big Laker fan.
Yeah, you might have to mute the brother Chicago. That way, this don't mess up your footage, man. Because you echoing off his mic.
All right, I lowered it, bro. I lowered it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You're good.
It's good?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, so look, man. I used to go over to Gerald's house, man, elementary, 3rd grade, bro. His pops used to talk about prison politics. He was an OG for prison. I was a kid, bro. And he used to talk about how me and Gerald were best friends, but as soon as we got old, we were gonna have a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we got into the system, meaning that brown and black are gonna be divided. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about at the time. And it wasn't until I got to the system where I understood what he was talking about, right? But look, man, it's the reason why I say OG Bam don't even know that some of the things that he's saying are racist, and this is what I mean by this. Him pointing the finger at Browns so much based on the past, based on all the things that he's been through, based on all the attacks that he experienced and things like that. He don't even know that his hatred towards what we did to him, victimized him and whatnot. I'm not calling him a victim like he's weak. I'm just saying by definition, you know what I'm saying? Like us being the aggressors, like that, like he says, like he was victimized in a way where all he sees is us as the aggressors, and that's why I say it's racist. You know what I'm saying? He hates us so much because of his experiences, bro, and it clouds his judgment.
Do you think he hate the entire race, or do you think he hate the Southern Hispanics within the prison system?
Oh, Southern Hispanics.
All right, I just want you to clarify that.
Of course. Yeah.
That's a broad statement to say he hates us.
I said it in my video and I say us is because I'm an ex-Sureño. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you for clarifying that. So for anybody out there to know what I'm saying, and this is where he misinterpreted my words. I'm talking about what he was saying, his reaction in a prison context. You know what I'm saying? Against Sureños or Norteños.
Hey, you might have to mute the brother Chicago mic, man, because it's echoing you, bro.
I lowered it. Go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I say this is because he included Flaco, which was an ex norteño that I have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? And he put me together with a sureño type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, look, man, at the end of the day, prison shit, bro, should not translate into the streets. And he actually ended up saying that, which is crazy because that's all I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? This shit doesn't shouldn't dictate street politics. There's a lot of people on YouTube that have never been to prison, that are brown, that are black, that are on the streets, that are listening to our words. And that's why I said he's causing division. That's what I meant. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, like you should be more specific if you don't mean to sow division. And because that's why I said I feel like he's being racist because of shit like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand that you're on a platform. He has a channel. He has thousands of subscribers. He has to understand the fact that there's people on the streets, like I said, that have never been to prison. And he has to be specific about what he's saying. Otherwise, he's gonna try to start some shit inadvertently, not even
Yep.
on
Yep.
purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm specific on what I say on my videos, you know, and that's why I said I'm only talking about him and him only. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
that's
look,
why I'm specific.
and the way you break that down with the respect level you bring it, I think OG Bam can receive that in the way you bring it. I
I
honestly believe
tried,
that.
I tried, man, and he still reacted a certain way. All I can hope is that in hindsight,
Y'all
after
need
a
to have a
while,
panel
he doesn't.
together, man.
Hey, Tazo, real quick. That's your name, right? Tazo?
Yeah.
Look it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. There's just people that are stuck in their ways, and I don't think that dude will ever change his mentality, bro. And you know what? I understand that you were saying he got PTSD because he's been in them situations, but you know what? Keep that shit off the internet because you're gonna incite people to do shit, and at the end of the day, inciting shit makes you responsible for starting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Okay.
bro, as far as PTSD, I'm still struggling with that shit to this day of my life, bro.
Yeah, it's real. Of course,
We
you
all
went through a
have,
lot of
man.
shit.
And it's not just black or brown. You got white guys who grew up in black neighborhoods that were picked on. They grew up to hate black people. They have a bias to black people because the way they was treated. It happens to everybody, man. We all became a victim some kind of way. The
Exactly.
police, black people, it was the police. We got victimized by the police. We grew up to hate the cops. You know, if you grew up in the prison system and you was outnumbered by Hispanics, or like you like to say Mexicans or Chicanos, Mexicanos, whoever, you might have a bias towards Mexicans. But at the same time, you got to come to an understanding to say, listen, man, I cannot judge the whole entire race. I can't judge every cop. I can't judge every black
Exactly.
whoever as
Hey,
Not every
the
cop is
ones that
bad.
did you know,
Not every cop is bad. Like no, every black man is bad. Not every brown man is bad, etc., etc., etc.
hey,
100%. You're absolutely right.
hey, Tazo, real quick. How do you feel? You seen that video, right? Where oh boy, what's his name? Snoopy Badass. You seen that video where he was talking about Mexicans in prison that they get to snitch and that it's okay that you can go to jail and point the finger at black men on the stand.
I've heard
That's
that before.
that's
Not just from
bullshit,
him
bro.
though.
Don't
But
even get
that's
me started on that shit,
But I
bro.
that's
also
but
heard Hispanics, Mexicans, Chicanos say that blacks don't clean up their car, that blacks don't check paperwork, that blacks allow rapists and sex offenders to walk their yard. So just like I can point the finger at what a black said
So
about
look,
Hispanic
let me
politics,
tell you
I
the
just heard
truth.
Hispanics
Let
speak
me
about
tell
black
you the
politics.
truth in the California point of view. There is okay. So look, it's 100% true that there is blacks that will accept other blacks as long as they have a good explanation. Um, there's blacks that know, like let's just say we're from the same neighborhood, right? And we know the same people on the streets, right? And we know for a fact that this dude touched that little girl. And this dude saying like, nah, man, she was lying on me. This is bullshit. Her mom was hating. I was dating her, whatever the fuck, whatever. Put my hands on her, but she was lying. They just say a lot of dudes could get away with that shit, right? But there's some situations that I've seen where blacks knew exactly who it was on the streets, and they found out the truth that no, this motherfucker really touched that little girl. On the level fours, motherfuckers will handle their business against blacks. Blacks on blacks. Take out the trash. The lower the yard gets, the more blacks are being more willing to kind of turn a blind eye and
Because they
just do
want to
their
go
time
home. Because they want to
and
go
do
home.
their time. That's a fact. When it comes to us, it doesn't make us better, bro. It just makes us what the fucking shit that we are. We're just militant. We're vicious. We don't, bro. We've had brown brothers that have been innocent of these type of crimes that got stabbed the fuck up
Because the paper was there.
because the paperwork was there.
Yep.
Because the DA is gonna fucking make you look like the piece of shit that they want to make you look like without
Hey,
due
Taz.
process in the
Tazo.
prison yard.
Tazo, real quick. Look at so just piggybacking off of what you're saying, APA, right? So
So
example.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Piggyback after I'm finished. Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, let me just finish this point. So I've heard certain individuals say that it's okay for us to snitch. Hell no. Whether a dude snitched on you or not,
I've even heard that about 6ix9ine. A lot of brown brothers say he didn't tell on a brown gang. So
I'm talking about California.
He a rat. Regardless. Yeah, he a rat.
I can't stand that motherfucker.
He a rat. He a rat, bro.
I'm
He a
talking
rat,
about
period.
the California
Okay.
prison system only.
It's
Okay.
different. California's different.
Got you. I'm understanding.
Prison system specifically, anybody that's ever said that the Hispanics in California are allowed to snitch,
Nope.
bro.
Lies. That's a lie, bro.
We're
And I'm from
trying to
Chicago,
kill
and
each
I know that's a
other.
lie.
We're trying to kill each other on some bullshit, let alone allowing ourselves to snitch on a black or any race. Never.
You
It's
can't
not
talk to the
gonna happen.
police at all.
In Chicago, what was your initial question? Because you asked me about Snoopy Badass. I want to answer your question though. I didn't even answer.
Okay, same thing applies that I was asking about Snoopy Badass, right? He's using opportunities like that. Well, like for him to say that, oh, Mexicans are allowed to point the finger on the stand as long as the other person is black and that you can get away with it. That's bullshit. I know for a fact in Cali, they don't, anywhere in general, bro, you take the stand on somebody and you snitch, you're a rat. It don't matter if it's your enemy, if it's your friend, anybody, bro. The minute you point a finger on somebody on a witness stand or in a cop car driving by, yeah, that's the guy right there or whatever, you a rat, period. Now, and like I said, this is Chicago. Chicago is not California. Remember, Chicago's the biggest city in Illinois. So when I say Chicago, I'm talking about only Chicago. California got multiple big cities, right? LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Fresno, Sacramento, whatever. So they got 10 times as many reasons to be real political over there when it comes to their prison shit versus in Chicago, you pretty much only got one. You know what I'm saying? So most of the crime happens in Chicago. That's a guarantee. But my point is this:
It's
people
sick
like
in Chicago too, bro. It's sick.
it's crazy, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Look, it's crazy because people want to point out only the crazy. You understand?
Yeah, I heard Chicago's a beautiful city outside of
It is, bro. It is,
It's
bro. You're
gorgeous.
gonna Chicago, bro. You can come, bro. Any one of you can come to Chicago. Go do the tourist thing. Go see the sights, and you're gonna go home safely. You want to go
Of
to
course,
O Block
of
and be a tourist and take the pictures by the King Von mural. You can still do that and be safe and go home. Now, don't fucking go over there at midnight walking around that you don't know nobody. Now that's a different story. That goes
That's
for
what
a
I'm talking about.
that goes for a Mexican.
But people
neighborhood.
also fail to realize the murder rate in Chicago is amongst gang members.
Exactly.
It's not like it's a bunch of random killing. These are gang
Exactly.
members killing each other.
Exactly. It's
And see,
all
also
gang
too,
related.
what people don't understand that is per capita, Chicago's not even in the top 20 of murders in this
not.
country.
It's
you know
not.
who is? You know who is? New Orleans, Baton Rouge,
The
St.
South. The
Louis,
South.
Philadelphia.
Memphis. Those are the top 5
Yeah.
that I can tell you for sure. New York City, Chicago, LA, they don't even hit the top
But
10 because
They do it based on population. The murder rate is based on population.
per 100,000. per
Yeah.
100,000.
Capita is literally per capita population.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of people, you can go to Chicago, walk around, and be cool. Now, when you start sticking your nose in places that don't belong, now that's a different story. Just like anywhere, if you want to be a tourist in LA, cool. You want to go into the middle of the hood, like you know what I'm saying, at 3 in the morning. Now they might not even ask who the fuck you are. They're gonna just pop you, whatever.
But at the same time, though, Chicago, you do got red zones too. You can't just be riding like it don't matter what time of the day it is. If it's wartime, you gotta know what areas not to go to, bro.
Yeah, but
You pick an
see,
identity. You never know who you look like.
no. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Gang banging in Chicago is all mobile. It's all mobile right now. It's in the cars. You ain't gonna walk down a neighborhood in Chicago and see more than 3 or 4 guys or 5 guys busting out no more on a corner. Nobody stands on the corner. You gotta be an idiot to stand on the corner where you're gonna have 4 ways for somebody to pull up and shoot you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
When people
That
gang
was
bang,
back in the day. That's when
yeah,
the
yeah.
banging, bro. We
You
used to post
stand in
up.
the middle of the block, right? You stand in the middle of the block. You got people in the gangway watching who's coming. You keep somebody on the corner, so if the car passes by, the motherfucker on the corner is gonna hit him before he leaves the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do now. And over here, bro, there ain't no structure. And I'm gonna say no structure in the black gangs, and that's a fact. They don't have no structure. All the big guys, Larry Hoover, all the guys that people looked up to in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, they're gone. They're in ADX. They're in Supermax in Colorado,
They're locked up,
including
bro.
all the big gang leaders in Chicago are gone, bro. And
Yeah, they're
what
locked
happens
up.
is,
That's what I
and I'm
heard.
gonna
Yeah, they're
and I'm
locked
gonna
up.
tell you like this, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm saying it because it's the truth. A
Yeah,
lot
they're
of
the ones. They're
Latino
the
gangs,
OGs. They were the
yeah,
OGs that were holding down the blocks for them, bro.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
they were the
for
ones
sure.
that you had to worry about getting your head busted when you did something stupid and came back to the neighborhood. In the black community, bro, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I lived on the west side of Chicago for 8 years, bro, right off of Jackson and Western. That's the old fucking Rockwell Gardens, bro. That's Vice Lords and that's GDs. And they get at it with the BDs a block over by Madison, where the White Sox play at United Center. I mean, where the Bulls play. My bad. I'm sorry. Where the United Center is, that's where the Bulls play. That's all BDs over there, bro. Point being is this: people like OG Bam and people like Snoopy Badass, right? They're public figures. You believe that? In their world, they're a public figure, right?
I don't even know who Snoopy Badass is,
Hey,
bro.
but Chicago,
Yeah.
when you hear a Snoopy badass say excuse me, Hispanics, Mexicans, Serenos are allowed to tell on blacks within the prison system. The only people who ears that stick to is people who in their lifestyle.
Yeah.
The average Hispanic Mexican brother walking around hooping football, whatever they doing, they don't bother them. They don't blacks whoever it don't bother you, bro. It's only like these cats like this. It's gang world. They in the gang world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Snoopy badass, he a pyro.
Hey,
Bam,
who's Snoopy Badass, bro?
He used to be a
he a
crip,
rapper out of Compton.
but he used
He
to be a
also a
crip.
pyro.
But he used to be a crip, and then he
I'm not.
turned blood.
I can't
Yeah.
speak on that. I don't got
I
knowledge.
I
well a
mean,
lot. Yeah.
regardless of what he is or what he was, he still thinks he's active. So
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
He's
it's
a
I don't
lame.
really
He's a
don't get it.
lame. He's a lame. His rap career went nowhere. He's a fucking lame. So now he's trying to
But
live
the
off his
thing is, the
YouTube.
reason why you hear a lot of these brothers, Hispanic and black, speak on politics that may or may not be true, because you got people who will come out of prison, get on YouTube, and speak about politics. So then, if it's right or wrong, then you would have somebody else like a Snoopy Badass pick it up and then, speak
No,
on
yeah,
it as if you know what he's talking about.
of
That's why I
course.
say prison politics really need to stay in prison.
Yeah, and you know what? And I don't disagree with you. On my channel, after I went to the other side, um, but the experiences that I tell on my channel, right? All my videos are from like fucking 2015 and down, straight up. And I don't speak on anybody that's still active. I don't speak on anybody. The only things I speak on is my experiences, and I speak on the dudes that are either dead, disregarded, or on the other side. If I do, But that's a good point that you made, bro. Like,
But at the same time, you're right, APA. But see, people can OG Bam can talk about prison politics and the street shit, but he needs to understand that if he's gonna do it, just like APA, just like other channels, you gotta stay neutral. You gotta report the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can't just point the finger at one side and say the enemy is always wrong because they were your enemy at one time. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. Like I said, bro, I think
Yeah, of
APA
course. I've always,
he could speak his life story. You know what I'm saying?
everybody on my channel, my supporters, they know that every single one of my stories, and I've been through a lot of shit, dog. And this is my second channel, bro. My first channel was in the double thousands of digits, and
Yeah, yeah.
I got into it with that punk ass, bitch ass, motherfucking Kaka boy Gunner, and my shit got hacked and deleted, and now I started this channel, and this birdie growing again. Um, and I've always kept it legit. I always kept it real, bro. Every single incident that I've ever been involved with, I've always gave both sides of the story. I've always gave due diligence to either side because I know that in the prison system, bro, we're all caught up in the struggle. In California and in other prison systems too, different states, we're all caught up in the struggle.
And
We're all listening to our elders, our organization members, whatnot. We're the foot soldiers. We're going at it with each other, just handling business, doing our thing. And I've always respected dudes, bro. Blacks, whites, brown, or anybody, bro.
let me say
When I
this
say
though,
brown,
APA.
I'm talking about norteños because I've gotten
APA.
at it with norteños too. You know what I'm saying? And what I say by that is just like I've always been objective about when you win some and you lose some, man. And that's the only thing, the issue that I had with OG Bam before he started fucking spewing on me, assuming that I was spewing on him, hating on him. He should have looked at some of my videos. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
Hey,
what.
APA, let me say this one time, bro.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling to me where you got blacks and browns fighting against one another. When you got these CEOs watching y'all like entertainment, bro. I know CEOs personally, and they tell me this shit is entertainment for them.
Um.
Watching y'all fight, watching y'all go to war, this shit is they bet on shit like this, man. They sit here and watch
Have you
y'all.
heard of the gladiator fights in Corcoran?
No, I never heard of that.
So in Corcoran, these dudes used to literally let us out, the whites, the browns, the blacks, and they used to place bets, knowing that we were at war with each other, Norteño Sur, um, and they used to place bets on who was gonna win. So 100%, they treated us like a fucking, like human cockfights. So 100%, I know what you're saying. It's been like that for a very long
And
time.
and we come from the same communities. That's what blow it. I'm like, bro, blacks and browns come from the bottom, man.
Exactly.
We go to the same stores. We go to school with one another.
And that's the shit. You know what's crazy, Tazo? The crazy part is that that was probably about 30%. You know, it was in total was 100% that ate at me throughout my whole career in prison. That was eating at me like this is not right, this and that. From from the homies that I knew that didn't have nothing coming because of politics, the blacks that I had to attack because somebody said I needed to attack them. You know what I'm saying? I don't, bro. My neighbors, bro, in New Corcoran, they were cool as fuck, bro. They used to fucking fish me joints. Them motherfuckers used to hit Kush, good ass Kush, back in 2009. When Kush was very brand new type of shit in the prison system. They used to fish me some Kush. If I would have got caught fishing with them and smoking their Kush, I would have got killed. You know what I'm saying? But I still chose to break my own rules because in my mind, I'm thinking like, how the fuck you gonna tell me not to fuck with a black dude? Because you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. I knew what to get away with and what not to get away with. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just like over the years and them being cool with me, and then hey, guess what? It just kicked off with the Norteños and the blacks jumped in. So the blacks are on site too. all of a sudden my neighbors that I'm cool as fuck with, I gotta attack them because my elders say so.
If not, you're gonna
That's
get
the
attacked.
type
You
of
know.
shit, bro, that nobody will ever understand. Oh, as a brown man, dog. Blacks obviously see it like all Sureños that attack them or Norteños that attack them want to attack them and kill them. But the reality is not that, bro. The reality is that we have to follow orders at least, because if we don't, what's the alternative back in 2009? Going 10 years, about 8 years, 9 years before I went to the other side, it was incomprehensible for me to go to the other side. I would rather die. At that mentality, that young, I would rather die than to go to the other side. So I have to handle business, even if it has to be my neighbor that I have a lot of love for. And the crazy part about it is that they understand that business is business. You know what I'm saying? There's blacks that when I went at it with, they understood that, hey, bro, it is what it is. When the door's open, hey, dog, love you, dog, but it is what it is, you know? We
Yeah,
have
because y'all
people.
y'all put yourself in them situations. It's not like you ended. Well, there are people who are innocent that go to prison, but if you know that you out here living the street life, this is what you got to deal with, bro. You got to go all the way through it, and it is what it is until you get, you get released. But
How is it? How is it over there in Virginia? If you don't mind me asking, like, what is the makeup over there?
it's a lot of black and brown. You got some whites, but the whites mainly live like in rural areas.
OG SMI. Yeah.
So I went to school with Hispanics. I had fights, and I'm not gonna get too detailed about. We had
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
play with Mexicans. A lot of them come from California. A lot of people don't understand. Like, you got a lot of Californian Mexicans that move all over the United States, bro.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not
because of the
people.
jobs.
In
They,
the
they
feds,
go
of
after
course.
the jobs.
Yeah, and they bring that same chola mentality, and they set up shop in these neighborhoods, these rundown project
It's
buildings.
happened for
And a lot of
decades.
Mexicans, they start building up a population within these communities, and then they got gangs that they bring from California or either prison. They
Oh
come out of
yeah,
prison,
don't even get me started on that shit, bro. They were right. That
so
we
it
certain
happens
kids.
everywhere, bro. I'd have been called mayates, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been called mayates. I didn't have fights with Mexicans. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I didn't
I
have
can't
Mexicans
stand
ride through
that
our
word,
neighborhood.
bro. I can't stand that fucking word, bro.
Yeah, man. So, like I say, man, like, growing up, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't stand a Mexican, bro,
Yeah.
because all the fights we had, the Mayate word, I couldn't stand that, But at the same time, we used to mess with the Mexican girls too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, I ain't hate Mexican people that much, but when I got older and I went to work and I became an adult and I got jobs and I was working around these hard-working Mexicans and I'm, getting to know them, I'm like, yo, there's some Mexicans that's cool as shit.
They're cool people. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And they'll come to work and they'll bring food to work and break bread with you and whatnot. And they'll do side jobs for
Break
you. If you need
bread
some
with
work done in your house, they'll do some side work
Yep.
for you.
Yep.
So, the gang lifestyle will brainwash you. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
But
Like,
I think a
bullshit,
lot
bro.
of the mentality of people that live like that are people. Obviously, like you
Good
said,
point,
you
bro.
grew up as a kid. You used to fight with Mexicans. You said, right? So as a kid, nobody has the capacity of thinking that they're gonna like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Meeting them after 12, 13. You're gonna fight with people because you're gonna fight with people, regardless of color. Now, if that's the only people you're gonna see, blacks against browns, of course you're gonna fight each other. I grew up, like I said, Chicago segregated, bro. We're the most segregated city
I heard that.
in the
I couldn't
city
believe
in
that
the
when I heard
country,
that
bro.
shit.
If you look at
That's
it,
not even
bro,
believable.
if you do your research, anybody that's listening, bro, Google Chicago and segregation, you're gonna see, bro, there was parts of Chicago that were strictly white Irish, strictly black only. You know what I'm saying? And Mexican. Everybody moves to where you feel comfortable, right?
That's crazy.
So
But the gay lords.
yeah,
Chicago,
exactly.
it's like it's not the south, it's not the west, the east. It's like in the middle of the fucking country. Like, how are y'all segregated?
Exactly, but that's because in the 50s, a lot of blacks migrated to Chicago to the stockyards and to the steel mills and shit like that. Like in Gary, Indiana, that's where Michael Jackson's dad was. He worked in the steel mills. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of the migration came from. Same thing with Mexicans. They came up here from Texas. A lot of Mexicans in Chicago came from Texas. Period. or straight from Mexico. So that's where their roots go back. Just like most blacks from Chicago came from Mississippi, from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying?
You know your history.
Louisiana.
You know your
Yeah,
history.
yeah, bro. I don't see, bro. Look, I told EPA the other day. I don't talk on here to talk shit because I just want to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say something that I've already looked into and I can prove. And sometimes I might be wrong on a little something, but for the most part, if I'm gonna speak on it, it's because I know what the fuck I'm saying about the subject. I don't know shit about California prisons because I've never been in a California prison, but I can tell you a lot of those politics apply everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
a lot of Chicago politics don't
especially amongst the
apply.
Hispanic community because Hispanic people all through the United States, they look at California as like their politics must carry on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Unless
because that don't ride over
even if they
here.
outnumbered.
Yeah, because in Chicago, bro, there's like you mentioned earlier, the Latin Kings, right?
Yeah.
There's whole sections of Latin Kings on the southeast side of Chicago where if you got 50 members, fucking 25 or 30 are gonna be black. Literally, they're black Latin Kings, bro. If you want to do when you get off of here, go on YouTube and type in 360 poo.
I thought you had to be Puerto Rican to be Latin King.
Nah, hell nah, bro. Nah. Latin Kings were started by Puerto Ricans, but in Chicago, the majority are Mexican, bro. That's a fact right now.
Yeah,
That's a
because
fact. New
yeah, I
York
mean,
Latin Kings are Puerto
That's
Rican.
news to me, bro.
Ain't no Mexicans in New York City, bro. I'm not gonna say none,
There
but
are some Mexicans,
no,
but
no,
they're
no.
not Latin Kings though.
they're very
I'm
rare.
saying the Mexicans is not a big population in New York
They
City.
don't even
You
get
got
along. Like, no offense, not trying to start
Hey, we don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
bad
we don't.
No,
conversation,
they
but
don't. They don't.
Puerto
They
Ricans and
don't.
Mexicans do not get along. So a Mexican being
Yeah.
a Latin King is just mind-boggling.
Look, my
Over
boy,
here it ain't
I'm over here
shit.
by New York. I live right here by New York, and I there's Puerto Ricans that are light skinned and dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah.
black Puerto Ricans that I think
Puerto
they're
Ricans come in all
sometimes,
colors.
and like, "Hey, que bajo, que bajo, you know what I'm saying? Like they start talking that like, oh shit, like I would have never, you know. So it's a new thing for me because I just barely moved to the East Coast not too long ago, but it's definitely a different world over here, man. So yeah,
Chicago. Remember, you obviously if you know about that. Latin Kings were started by Puerto Ricans on the north side of Chicago, but as of the late 70s, they were already in Little Village and in Pilsen and other parts of Chicago that were purely Mexican, bro. You have branches and like I said, I'm not speaking just on that gang. You got black maniac Latin disciples. You got black GD sets. I mean, you got
You
Mexican
got Latino GDs, insanes.
yeah, well, they're maniacs. Yeah, but see, insane. Look at bro, insane, and almighty. So you got almighty, you got insane. Those are factions of different gangs. That most of them don't even get along with each other. You know what I'm saying? The word almighty and the word insane and other things apply to different gangs on both sides, folks and people. So it's another
Renegades.
yeah. See, look at that. But renegades means renegade. You're everybody killer. You don't give a fuck about no hierarchy, that type
yeah,
of
you're a
deal.
rebel, you're a renegade,
You're a
you're
rebel, yeah, even from your own gang. And that's a big thing with like the BDs over here. They're all renegades, bro. There's BDs that'll say they're a BD killer. You know how stupid that sounds? It's
Hey,
fucking
if,
crazy.
if OG Bam is listening to this live if for some crazy reason he's listening to this live, we have 38 people up in here. Appreciate you guys, love you guys. Hit the like, hit the, you guys already know all the usual.
But
But if
yeah,
he's on here, I just dropped the link. Jump on here, man. Talk to us. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing against you, bro. And if you want to speak like grown ass men, you could jump on here, bro. Because I
hey
know that
Tazo,
even if he drops another video, I ain't gonna drop no
go
response.
on when you
If
get a
I'm a word as a
chance.
man, I ain't gonna drop no response to after that. Like I said earlier, I'm cool. It's a dead issue. I got nothing against him. But if he wants to have a conversation as grown ass man, with all of us have a good conversation, beyond this bullshit ass little issue, he's welcome to come on here.
Type in 360 Pooh. Pooh. Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Remember that name, 360 Pooh, when you get a chance, bro. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, bro. there's Land King sets that are fucking deep with black people, bro. Deep. And I'm gonna say that because I got family members, right? I got
See, I only
cousins.
can speak on what I've seen and what I know, bro. On the East Coast, bro, like I said, Virginia's considered the Southeast. We got Latin Kings out here. They come from New York, though. The Latin Kings
Yeah,
out here
yeah.
come from New York, and the Latin Kings beef with Bloods out on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? They beef with the
Yeah, yeah,
Bloods
yeah.
mainly because it's a history behind it, man.
Yeah, I know.
The Latin brothers used to get used to get handled by the blacks in the prison system. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
they
that's King
formed.
Blood, King Felipe. I know all of that, bro.
Also,
Trust
you
me.
know the history.
Bro, I know it all, bro.
Okay,
When it
bro.
comes to that shit, bro, because you have to, bro. You
So
have
that's
to,
why
King.
when you say it's Black Lion Kings, it just don't be making sense to me, bro. No
There's a
offense,
lot of them, bro. And
because
there's also
it's a
black.
racial war on this side of the fence, bro. Lion Kings beef with Bloods very heavy, bro.
Yeah, and like I said, in Chicago, you got whole neighborhoods of GDs that are Mexican. Only Mexican. They're only Mexican.
GDs?
Yeah, I guarantee you, in
Oh, you
Cicero,
teaching me some shit tonight, yo.
in Cicero, bro, you got a whole set of GDs that are Mexican, bro. And then there's a subset. They're called SGDs, Spanish Gangster Disciples. They started in the fucking 80s. They were sanctioned by Larry Hoover. Like I said, bro, you can see all of this shit on YouTube, bro. Whenever
Okay.
you get a chance, bro, just type it in, bro. But like I said, in Chicago, race doesn't matter when it comes to gang ties. You know what I'm saying? There's no racial that you can't be a white boy that's a Latin king. You can't be black that's a Latin king. You can't be a Mexican or a white boy that's a GD. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? Like
Or
it doesn't.
Filipino.
The racial shit doesn't apply here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference between California and here. Good or bad, that's just what it is. Now in New York, you're saying you would never see a black Latin king. I believe you. Now, like I said, Chicago started the ones in New York. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they did.
it would make sense but remember, they're a whole different bloodline. They're called the bloodline Land Kings. That's a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, bro, it's just that's the thing about Chicago, bro. We're the most segregated, but we're also allowed to mix. You know what I'm
They
saying? When
bend the
it comes to
rules.
gangs and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, bro, I lived 8 years. Where I live now, I'm in the suburbs of Chicago, bro. I bought my crib. I'm in the suburbs. I got my boys out of the inner city because of the violence and the bullshit. But before that, I lived on the west side of Chicago, bro. In the middle of a black neighborhood. I was the only Mexican dude there, bro, for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? My wife's black. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, bro, at the end of the day, that's what people don't understand.
Hey,
That color.
black women are beautiful, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Fuck. I got
Brown
4 sons
woman,
with her.
white woman, any type of woman, bitch.
I got
Black
4
women
boys with my
are
wife,
special,
bro.
They're
You know what I'm
special.
saying?
I date Latin women too, man. That's where I
Yeah, I
learned my
mean,
Spanish.
yeah, and like I see,
Nice.
that should be that's some that some people don't look good upon, and that's some that some people don't give a fuck
It's
about.
not it's not see not to bring this kind of conversation up, but it's a lot of Latino women, bro. Latina women that are into black guys, but it's not it's frowned upon by their families,
That's the racist,
their fathers
conservative
and stuff
side
like
culture.
that.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
What you
There's
say?
motherfuckers.
We're living in a new age, brother. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, Taz. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got 3 female cousins, bro. All their baby daddies are black, and they got 3 and 4 kids with them, bro. And like I said, they live 15 minutes from my crib. We hang out, you know what I'm saying, when we see each other at functions. So like I said, bro, it's a new world, bro. At the
It
end of
is
the
a new
Hey,
day,
Taz,
world, and that's why I
girl,
told
what?
APA.
Hey,
You know,
what ethnicity is your girl, Taz?
she from Honduras.
Oh, Hondureña. I'm Salvadorian, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
America. So
She
right
from
there.
Cortez,
Yep.
Villanueva Cortez.
Yep. Nice.
and see
But
that's the thing. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
like I say, man, like the old mind of this black and brown shit, man. It's a new day and time, man, and and I feel like y'all could tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like this hatred is only continuing because of the brown side. I really feel like the brown side is continuing this hate, man. Because black people, we don't walk around with hate, bro. We don't hate nobody because of their skin color. Now there
Man,
are some blacks that will
honestly,
pick on whites.
honestly, bro. Hey, Chicago. Honestly, bro. I really can't disagree with them, bro. You know,
I
I'm
can
not
too. Look
saying
at
that.
bro. Look,
I'm not
Tazo, I'm
saying
gonna
that
keep it
there's
100,
not.
bro. I'm gonna
Hold
keep
on,
it 100 with you, bro. Go ahead.
hold
Go
on,
ahead. Go ahead.
hold on. I'm not saying that there ain't no black dudes, a certain little minority of black dudes that want their black woman to be with just black men. But I think the majority of black dudes don't give a fuck, rightfully so. But I think our people, conservative, brown, Mexican, whatever the fuck it is, Central American, South American, we do not want to see
We,
anybody, any of our women, if it's not with another brown man. You know what I'm saying? So I 100% agree
but
with
the
you.
thing is, let me
Not
stop you
all of
right.
us are like that.
APA, let me stop you there, bro. When you say that, you hint. Why would you not want to see your woman of your race, the women of your race who choose to date outside your race? Why would you not want to see her find somebody that loves her? Now, if he's a piece of shit man, then that's one thing. You can say, yo,
Yeah.
fuck
Well,
that
look,
dude. Go find somebody better. But if she says, listen, I love this black brother, I love this white man, I love this Asian, whoever it is, you should be supporting her. Why hold her to that ignorance of be with a brown man? What if she don't want to be with a brown man?
No, I don't
so
think he's saying
I
him.
never
I'm
said.
saying
Yeah,
he's
thank you,
saying
bro.
in
I never
general.
said that. That's what I.
You
That's what
said
I.
we.
No,
That's
but
not.
he's trying to say like a
What I.
generalization that the
Okay.
Hispanic community
Yeah,
doesn't normally want their women to be with. You know what I'm saying? And he's
and
talking about the.
that's because I mean some of them could be racist. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. Me personally, if my daughter came home with a black man, honestly, bro, like you said, as long as he's a good dude, and like I said, my best friend is black, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it happened. You know, like that's the cards that I was dealt with
That's
in my
all that
life.
matter, man.
You know what I'm saying? As long as the dude is a good dude and he could take care of her, protect her, and if he were to call me up one day and some dudes are tripping, I'll go over there and smoke some dudes with them. You know what I'm saying? But look, what I was saying right now is that our people, the old school way, not me, I'm
Yeah.
saying our
Yes.
people, like you said, a generalization. The conservative old school way of thinking, my parents and before, um, they're the Catholics, Christians, they're with the church, and they believe in preserving the brown race and things like that, just like blacks are preserving. You know, and that's an old school way of
It
thinking.
is old school.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is
Like
old school.
anywhere in Europe, anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the Middle East, people, you got Middle Eastern motherfuckers like, hell no, you're gonna marry a white dude or a black dude. You're gonna marry a motherfucking Arabian.
You ever hear? You ever
You
hear
know what I'm saying?
Tazo?
That's what I'm saying. Our
But
people have the
but
same.
my thing is that's not how we think,
No, 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 no.
right?
Wait. I'm gonna
Not
stop you
all of you,
there.
of course not.
Tazo. How many black women you hear say, "Oh, when a black man gets rich or famous, they go to a white girl." How many times you hear that, bro? And don't say that's not true,
That
bro.
is true. That is true.
Okay.
But that comes from the reason a lot of black women feel that way because a lot of black dudes put down black women
Yeah.
once they go to another race of women. If a lot of black dudes left or stopped dating black women and went to the white or Latino or Asian whatever and didn't bash black women in the process, black women probably was I would think they would probably support it more. But the fact that we bash them and then go date white women, they feel a way about it. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, but at the same time, ain't no. But look at bro. You being a man, APA being a man, me being a man. You know, nobody gets bashed more than men. Period. Whatever race you are, men get bashed every day on the internet, right? All these women. Oh, I'm a strong,
And they
independent
still love
woman.
us. They still
Yeah,
can't live
but
without us.
exactly. But that's my point. Remember, women outnumber men. Period. You do your research. 52% of this country are women. The other 48% are men. Right. So people need to understand that men get bashed by all races of women. Black women bash black men. Hispanic women bash Hispanic men. White women, they don't really bash white men because you know why? They know how to work it to where they marry them, make some babies, and then get a divorce, and then go marry somebody of another race.
And
Am
they
I
take
wrong?
half their shit or all
Yeah,
their
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And go get
See,
somebody
they play the long game. White women play the long game. They're gonna marry
Right.
you for 10 years. They're gonna have 3 kids, and you're a
Right.
lawyer. So when they divorce you, now you got half of that lawyer's money. You understand?
Right. Right. Right.
That's they play the long game. You know, ain't no black woman or Mexican woman
Hey,
gonna sit
hey,
there and take
Chicago.
your shit for
Hey,
10 years.
hey, my boy. This channel right here, right? Before my original channel, at Prisoners Awakening, my first channel, I was fucking. My subscribers were up. Hella way.
Oh, I know you had like what, like
400.
20,000 or something, right? 30,000.
It was, yeah, it was up there. This channel was originally called Love Affairs. This channel right here, before I flipped it into Prisoners Awakening after my other shit got deleted, it
Yeah.
was called the Love Affairs. And you talking about all this shit right here, and everybody in the comments commenting, like this type of shit right here, bro, we could talk about forever.
Yep.
Ever, bro. You know what I'm
Check
saying?
out the dude, Angry Man. Go on YouTube and type in the Angry Man.
I heard
That
about
dude's-
him recently. I
Hey,
gotta
he's
listen to him.
funny as hell. The dude with the cigar, he be
Yeah.
smoking a cigar. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I heard about
He's
him.
like another Dr. Samuels or whatever his name was. You know
Kevin
what I'm saying?
Samuels. Yeah.
Kevin Samuels, whatever. Like I said, bro, it don't matter what race you are. At the end of the day, we all know as men, we get bashed for everything. Because remember, there's a saying,
I know
men.
there's times we deserve it, bro.
But see, there's a saying. The only things that get unconditional love are women, children, and dogs. Men, they only love you till they don't need you no more.
Right.
That's a
But
fact, bro.
I feel like those days are over because a lot of men are starting to realize the power.
Yeah, I think we're going backwards, bro. You got a lot of
You
dumb
think we
kids
simping more?
Simps, bro, simps. And you know what? It got flipped over because the women now, right? They know that they don't need a man, right? Because they could open their legs and get on OnlyFans and make money. They don't need a man to make. Now, are they gonna be happy? No. But at the end of the day, they can make $100. Bro, there's women out there that can make $1,000 a day for doing half an hour's work on OnlyFans, right? That's a guaranteed fact, bro. You know the saying, right? Any woman that wants some dick can go out there right now and get it. I don't care if she's 300 pounds, 400 pounds.
Hey, bro, we
She'll
could do
find
the
somebody.
same thing. We just ain't figured it out yet.
Nah,
How many men out here with OnlyFans pages too?
Nah, I know, but that's not. But see, that's not a normality. That's a for women. It's easier, bro. There's more women. There's more female strip clubs, right, where men go to look at women strip, right?
I didn't
Right.
even
You don't
know
see
that.
a lot
There's
of-
dudes out here with OnlyFans too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Oh, there
women
it
that'll
is.
pay dudes to jerk off and just, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. Yeah,
but
but
no.
listen, one thing about women, they love to watch us jerk off.
All right.
That's one of their things. Like they love to watch dudes
I've
jerk
only
off.
experienced that in real life. You know what I'm saying? But not on OnlyFans. God, oh shit.
But see, that's my point though. When you go into a normal city or any town, you're gonna see fucking 10 strip clubs where women work there versus you might see one that's for women only. You know
We're
what I'm
not
saying?
looking for them strip clubs.
Huh?
We're not
Nah.
looking for those.
But
But women know where they at.
No, look it, bro. Look it. Like I said, bro, I was in the club game for like 13, 14 years in Chicago, bro. There are no male strip clubs where women pay a lot of money.
I just went to a strip club with my wife like 2 weeks ago. Me and her go to a strip club, a women's strip club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, and we go for
male
it,
strip clubs.
Time, you know.
Male strip clubs won't make money if they're open every day, bro. That's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
women can get sex. They can call a fucking ex right now. Hey, come over, and he'll be there in 20 minutes. Most
Less.
men.
Hey, Chicago,
men-
where
Yeah.
you been at? It's the same shit going on with us, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, most men, you call your ex, hey, what you doing? Come through. Fuck you.
Especially if you laying down the low for real. If
They're
you
gonna
laying
say,
good
"Fuck
pipe,
you."
you're gonna always be able to call on somebody, bro. Some of them be blowing your line up like, hey, what you doing? Like, hey,
Yeah, but like I said, that's because
It's
that's
just like
what
when
women.
don't understand.
It's
Women-
easier for women to
in
get
Chicago-
sex, bro.
Chicago,
it is.
Chicago.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like when women try to say that they ain't no double standard. There's definitely a double standard. You know?
That's all this world is double standards for women and
Straight
men.
up. It's just a reality, bro.
Of course.
will not be judged the same way as women will be judged as far
Never.
as sexual partners.
Never.
And you're absolutely right. Um,
Look at the
any
society.
dude out there will be called up at one of their exes or any woman, it's a whole lot of fucking a better chance for them to get some pussy if the pussy calls them than us
Yeah.
calling pussy.
Yeah. Look
With
at
all due respect to women, I'm just saying.
look at society, right? When let's just say a woman has 2 kids with her husband, right? And they get a divorce or baby daddy, whatever. They don't even got to get married, right? She leaves.
Hey, the
Now she
comment
gets
section, please behave before I have to start blocking people.
she a woman can get government assistance, right? Food stamps, Section 8. They can get child support, and they're cool. The minute a man gets custody of his kids and gets those same things, now you're a bum. You're a bum. Fuck out of here. You're a bum. Oh, you take a woman for child support? Oh, you're a dusty ass bum. Right or wrong?
That is true.
Right? Why
That
is
is
it
true.
that why is it that when a woman gets all of those things, they're looked at as, oh girl, you did that. You got him. He's paying you child support, right? You take away that child support, you take away that government assistance, you'll see how many deadbeat mothers there really are. That's a
Yeah.
fact. You know, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers if government assistance did not
Just
exist
like
for
in
them.
just like in child support, man. Like in child support court, a man automatically got to fight against him and the woman and the judge.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
establish
unfair.
for
It's
one
sad, yo.
in child support court, you have to establish visitation. There is no,
Off rip.
oh, I get to see my son or my daughter. You have to fight to get visitation or custody. Until somebody signs a paper, a judge, a man does not have legal custody of his kids. The woman always has legal custody until a judge says
And you
there's a
know what's crazy
50-50
about that,
court order.
Chicago? For a
Yeah.
man to win custody over the mother, he has to prove that she's some way an unfit mother.
And even
What-
then,
what-
they give them chances. You know why? So if a woman, let's just say this, right? A woman with 2 kids divorces her husband. After about 8 months, she becomes homeless. You know what happens? Oh, I'm gonna take her to court, get my kids because they're living on the streets. The judge says, wait. What could we offer this woman, right? What can the state offer her? That's a fact. They do it 9 times out of 10. Oh, the state will say, oh, we'll give her Section 8. We'll give her, rental assistance. We'll give her, and they'll get you in an apartment. Because they don't want the women and the kids to be separated. Why? Because there's more of a burden for those kids to go into foster care. You know how many kids are rotting away in foster care? And they
Yeah.
graduate at 18 and they kick you out the next day as soon as you're an adult? Because there's not enough homes for these kids to go to. If they can keep a mother that's even a drug addict or won't get a job, they'll still keep them with the kids. Do that for a man. You find a man with his kids and he's drunk, he's going to jail and the kids
He's losing
going
his
away.
kids forever.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fact, bro. Like I said, bro, men have to prove themselves every day.
Just like
A
women can
just-
walk in a job interview with their boobs showing,
Yeah,
their cleavage showing, their hair.
A woman just gotta breathe.
Slayed.
She just
Man,
gotta be a breathing person to get her kids or get any type of assistance. And that's a fact, bro. And that's because of stereotypes. Now you apply those same stereotypes to women now. Oh, why are you got an OnlyFans? Because I want to. Because I can do that. Because I'm independent. Okay.
And you know the new thing, Chicago, when you call women out on their bullshit, oh, you sassy, or you must want to be with a man.
Oh, no,
y'all
no.
hate women.
You're little dick syndrome.
Yeah, little dick.
Little dick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a little dick and all this. Those bro, they're not stupid. Women are the most manipulative beings on this planet because they're raised like that as children. Their mothers teach them that as kids. You want something, you start crying. What man is gonna watch his daughter cry?
So first of all, what I don't necessarily disagree with the fact that some women are like that. I can't sit here and say that all women are like that.
No, definitely not all of them. The ratchet ones are. I'm saying the ratchet ones that raise their kids. No, I'm not saying all women, of course.
If anything, specify because
Yeah.
the reason I did the video on OG was because he was blanketing a whole segment.
Oh no, I'm talking about the
women
women now that have the OnlyFans and all that. They've been raised to equate men with money.
That is true. That is true.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, of course. No, of
the
course.
ratchet ones that you were talking about. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about those women, the ones that are strippers and OnlyFans. They're raised like that because more than likely their mothers were the same way. They tell you only need a man for his money, and if you can't keep one, just get his money. That's it. And like I said, that doesn't apply to every woman. Just like not every man is a simp. Not every man's gonna go to the strip club, fall in love, and give away his paycheck on a
Let me
Friday.
ask you this, Chicago.
I just had to make sure that I specified
Hey,
that.
Yeah,
Chicago,
of
let me ask
course.
you this.
You got a
What
Yeah.
do you
lot of
think about the first date rule?
As far as what, like
Who
paying?
pays?
I mean, in general, the man should always pay on the first date. Now, I'm going to say this. By date number 3, date number 4, if you ain't cracked, get the fuck out of there because it's just a
right,
waste of time because you're
right,
just a meal ticket. Because women can call tomorrow, say, I'm hungry, and she can have 10 guys saying, where you at? I'm going to send
Right.
you some Uber Eats or I'm going to bring it over. More than likely, they're going to want to bring it so they can get something. You know what I'm saying? But they know how to play the game. Like I said, bro, it is what it is, bro. You can't blame somebody that hustles and gets their money, but when it affects your kids,
But my
you
thing
got
is this, though, Chicago, like within the dating world, right? A man out here trying to find a perfect woman for himself, right? He got to spend all this money on different women and different dates. When women can just find out and go to the dating world trying to find a man, they get free dates and hotel stays and vacation. I just
try
don't. That's,
me.
to me, that's not fair. I feel like if we get to know each other, and I'm gonna start implicating this in my dating life. Until we realize we're gonna be something, I pay for my meal, you pay for your meal. That way, because if you on the first date, you might be like, "Man, this bitch is a weirdo. I'm never gonna talk to her again." You
But
now you
see,
just
you ain't gonna get past the first date with most women. If you tell them to pay, just you know what they want chivalry, right? They want you to open the
Yeah.
door. They want you to be courteous and pay for dinners. But the minute you apply those same reasons to them, or hey, what am I gonna get out of this dinner? Now it's what the fuck? Why do I gotta sleep with you? Nobody's saying you do, but show some interest. You know what I mean? That's just
right,
the general rule. Is when a
right,
Kiss my
woman's on her
feet.
phone. Yeah, yeah. So like basically, like I said, you go on a date with a girl and she's on her phone the whole time. That's it, bro.
Oh, bro, if you're on a date with a girl that's on her phone the whole time, I ain't even sitting down with
Walk
her.
away.
I'll walk out.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
I ain't
saying.
even
Hit the
sitting down with
bathroom
her.
and leave.
Yeah, I said, look, let me get my. I gotta go.
I don't have no issues paying for the first date. I mean, that's as a man, you should do that regardless. Then moving forward, I get what you're saying, Terrell. As far as like you pay yours, I pay mine. If you like the girl and you're trying to get the girl and she shows interest, why not pay for the first meal? You know what I'm saying? But if
Yeah,
she's
Yeah,
on her phone and
but
shit like that, hell,
that's key though. If you like her,
if you like her.
yeah.
because
And you know
sometimes on
what
the
it
first
is?
date you might be like, man,
You know what it is? You know what men should realize right now? Most of these women they want to crack too. You just gotta tell them, hey, what's up? You trying to whatever? You know what? I'm not gonna say it on here, but you know what I mean, right?
hey, you right about that, Chicago.
Just say it. I'm
They
married, bro.
look
I'm
just like we
married,
be
but
looking at their ass. They be dick watching.
yeah, of course, of
I done
course.
caught plenty of times. I'm like, damn, she watching. I don't know
That's
if
just
they,
what it's always been like that. It's just that women are shy. They're
yeah,
they're they're more than you know what I'm saying. But you know what it is because like I said, women are supposed to be chased.
right,
That's
right.
the obligation of the man is to chase the woman in the beginning. Now, when you're married, it should be attention should be 50-50 where you show each other appreciation and wants and needs and all that shit. But that's the old, like I said, bro. I've been married a long time, so that's different. But when you first meet somebody, 9 times out of 10, you gotta be straight up. Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. If we ain't doing this by the next day or whatever, I'm gone. I'm gonna move on to the next one because you
You
know
see,
why? A woman's gonna do the same thing. They're gonna tell you, "Hey, call me tomorrow," and then when you call them, guess what? Oh, my phone bill's due tonight, or my light bill's gonna get cut off, right?
So in my life, I don't even gotta tell them that. I get what you're saying. It's practical. It's logical. But in my life, if a girl, first, second date, third date, if a girl ain't fitting my vibe,
right?
I don't have to
It
tell
ain't
her,
there.
let's get down and do our thing. She's gonna want to.
Want
If
to,
she ain't
right?
fit for the second, third date, I don't even gotta say like, hey, bro,
Sometimes she lean you
I ain't
into it.
doing this
Sometimes
and
she
that
asks
for
you,
no.
"Are we
Hold
But
going
on,
to
hold
your
on,
house?"
that's what I'm saying.
hold on,
It's
hold on.
go ahead, go
I
ahead.
know what you're saying. Hold on, let me
No, I'm telling
finish. Let me
him.
finish. Let me finish. What I'm saying is like what I was. Let me finish saying what I was saying. 2 second, first, second, third date. If you ain't looking at me like I want you to look at me, the body language, and we ain't gonna get down to business, then you know what? It was good to see you. It is what it is. I don't really regret spending the money. It wasn't too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna know whether a woman is interested in you within the first couple of days. Otherwise, you got a gold digger in your hands, and that's
And
not
you know
gonna
why? And the reason why most women, right, when they're single, if they got kids or if they got an ex, if they go on a date and they don't want to sleep with that guy on the first date, but they get the mood to, they'll call their ex or their baby daddy, hey,
Yeah,
come through,
yeah,
because now technically they're still sleeping with one person, their ex or their
right,
baby daddy. Now when they
right,
finally feel they want to move on with somebody else, now it's different. But they're
right,
not gonna do that every week. Most women are not gonna crack a new guy every week. Most
right,
men don't give a fuck.
Well,
But
right.
yeah, exactly. But
Real
if they
talk.
don't crack it with me after I do the first, that's all I'm saying. If they don't crack it with me after the first few things, you go crack it with your ex, go crack it with some other sucker, because you ain't gonna crack it with me.
Or she'll
I
go home
ain't
and play
gonna
with herself
keep
too.
feeding
Sometimes
you.
they do that.
yeah, hey, look at hey, Angela's like, oh, Chicago knows all the tricks. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck you mean? That's shit. It's
Yeah,
like
Oh
that.
yeah,
yeah.
I mean that just
If you around, you gonna
status
the women
quo.
gonna drop little
Yeah.
jewels on you.
That's status quo.
You gonna
Anybody that doesn't know it instinctively, whether they know whether these what the girls are after or not, on a basic instinctive level as a man, if they don't give you some after the second, third date, bro, it doesn't matter what they're doing. They're not doing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
wrap. You know
and,
what I'm
and, and best believe, don't ever think a woman not fucking somebody.
That's exactly what I'm saying. There's always somebody there until they move on from that person, and now it's you. Now,
Hmm.
and that's why they get heartbroken, because now they
We
give
do
it
it
to
too
you.
though.
Yeah, but not really,
I do it.
bro. Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, most of these young guys now, they're simps, bro. I tell my boys right now, my stepson, he just started college, right? He just moved into his dorm on Friday. We just seen him a little while ago. We went to go visit him. And I told him, hey, bro, you're in college, mingle, do your thing. Don't fall in love. Don't fucking, I told him, bro, the minute they start asking for money, that's it, bro. Cut them off. Even if you had the money or you don't, the minute they start talking about money, 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 you
I
already
lose
know that's,
interest.
yeah, exactly. Just like how women say, oh, when a man asks for sex, I lose interest, vice versa. When women ask for that $40, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the
Because
mentality
hey,
you
hey,
should have.
Chicago, the thing is, bro, it's so dudes need to realize it's so many women, man.
That's what I said. Women outnumber men.
It's so
Period.
many of them, bro. So you don't have to get caught up on one. Psh, move on to the next, bro.
Yeah. Because remember, back in the day, look at APA. We're around the same age. I'm 43, bro. So I'm gonna say this. Back in the day when you wanted, like in the early 90s, right? 95, I was 15. I had a little girlfriend, right? I gotta call her house phone and hope that her dad don't pick up. You know what I'm saying?
saying?
Right? To talk to your little girlfriend, you either had to wait till school started on Monday, you know what I'm saying? Or call them on the house phone. Now you could see a bitch that you met yesterday on FaceTime right now. You know what I'm saying?
A
Right.
You could see
girl,
her.
we could see a girl that we met on FaceTime. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you meet a girl at the mall or a teenager. You meet a girl at the mall that you could see her that same day on the iPhone or whatever, or you could see
It's a
her fucking
different generation, dog. It's not even like comparable. You know what I'm saying?
bro. Remember when you were a teenager?
The way no, of course, yeah. The only time I could see, not only that, I couldn't even call one of my first girlfriends. I couldn't even call her, bro. I had a wish and hope that her brother would take her to the mall to watch a movie so that
Yeah,
she could
yeah,
sneak out of the movie,
yeah,
see
yeah.
me in the side, and we could kiss for the rest of the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, same
Mhm.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now it's different. Like I said, these Tazo, he's in the perfect world right now, bro. Now, back in
it's
the
a beautiful
day,
thing.
you saw chicks underwear. You're like, damn, okay, you got a little peek off the top of the jeans, right?
Right.
Now
Yeah,
it's like you go on her fucking Instagram and you see
the
fucking the
pager
whole,
era.
yeah, you see everything now. Shit.
The motherfucking pager era, my boy.
Hey Tazo, I'm telling you, bro. Back in them days, bro, You saw the top of the panty, you're like, oh hell yeah, red. Okay, I remember that forever.
We
Now
were
it's like, who
blessed.
gives a fuck? You go outside and these broads are naked in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
The OnlyFans and all this shit. I trip out, bro. I trip out. Everybody. So most of my people on here on my comments are around my age, older, not too much younger, and we all pretty much can relate to that shit that you just said. And to see OnlyFans and shit like that, not even just Pornhub and
Yeah.
TikTok and all this shit. It's just
Yeah, back in y'all day, y'all had to pay for porn,
easier,
right?
bro. It's so much
Shit, it
easier. It's
wasn't
a
even out
blessing,
there.
bro.
Porn free now.
Yeah, but I'm saying even back then, you had to buy fucking VHS tapes that were $40 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And look at Angelo. And look at Angelo says, "L, what you know about pagers? Fool, you ain't that old. Shit,
Stop it.
I beg to differ.
Hell yeah, we
Shit,
all had. Yep.
we had the little black ones with
The
the
clear
numbers,
ones,
and then we had the state of the art ones,
the side
the
pagers,
ones that were see through. That
and
you could
sideways.
slide.
And look, man, I'm
Yep.
about to get up out of here, man. But what I
Yeah,
want to say before I go is, you got the ones that's gonna look at this live and say, "Look at that black brother up there with the two Hispanic brother. He a race traitor, whatever the case." This ain't for them. It's for the ones that
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
this and say, "Man,
not to worry about that, my boy. You shouldn't even have to worry
no,
about
I'm just
Yep.
saying. 'Cause I know it's gonna
here.
come. I know it's gonna come. But
Yeah, yeah,
we can
yeah.
show people, man, we can put that bullshit aside and actually have good conversation and don't look at each other as a brown or a black man. We just look at each other as men.
And like
Those
I said,
people are
that's a dead issue.
dinosaurs, bro.
Like
Hey,
I
those
said,
people
that's
are
a dead
dinosaurs and
issue.
they're dying
You're
out.
always welcome here.
Yep. Those are
We
dinosaurs,
men
bro,
at
and
the
they're
end of the
dying out.
day, whether we brown or black or even white or Asian, whatever, bro, we still men. We still got a lot of shit in common. Regardless of where you come from, the race you come from,
We're human
we get on
beings.
these platforms or we in person speaking, we all say, man, look, man,
Hey,
we go through the same shit.
hey, Tazo, I'm gonna tell you the only thing I don't tolerate. You know what that is?
Oh,
Midgets. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking around.
Hey, and just to make it clear, Chicago's views ain't not my views. I never
Yeah, I'm
called Obi
joking.
Bam a lame. I never called American Cholo a lame, even
I
though I
did.
think that was a fucking idiot. That word lame to me in California comes very, very, very
Oh, that's
rarely.
different?
But no, it's all good, bro. It's all good. You have your opinion,
Yeah.
I have mine. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? But my point is this, bro. If any of your people, Tazo, try to fucking judge you on this shit, bro, that's fucked up.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, tell them
I'm just saying,
I
if they
was
do, that's fucked up.
to
I
comment
walk
on
by
my
myself
channel, Chicago
anyway.
Dumb.
Straight
You said Chicago what?
Chicago Dumb, one word on YouTube.
DUMB?
Yeah, Chicago Dumb, one word.
I got you, bro. Listen, man. Look, I gotta get up out of here, man. I'm not on the
All
West
right.
Coast. It's midnight over here.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So, yeah, look, I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good night, all right?
It's
All right, bro.
12:33 where I'm at too.
Both of yous, both of
Oh, so
yous.
you on this side?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm on
Okay,
this side.
I'm 11:33 right now.
Yes,
my
sir.
bad. Oh, look, man. Look, I gotta get up out of here, man. I'm tired, all
Hey,
right?
what's get at Chicago? That way he could send me your info, or at least next time I go live, tap in.
All right, bro.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, man. You're an hour behind me, right?
Yeah, yeah, Midwest. Yeah, I'm in Central Time. So like Texas and like Mexico, we have Central Time.
Yeah, it's already past. It's already almost. It's going on 1 o'clock over here,
Yeah,
man.
yep, yeah. Now it's
So
11:30 for me.
yeah, so yeah, man. Look. At the end of the day, man, no matter what we talk about, you already know, bro. Whether it's you or anybody else, I gotta make sure that everybody's represented the right way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
People don't misinterpret things. Because
My
even though we're
comments are
talking about
mine.
a certain thing, I want to make sure that it's plain and clear. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Because you may be talking about something in your mind, and people may not understand what the hell you're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
in your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why I
No,
hate
no,
to
that's
interrupt
cool. I understand.
you.
My comments are my comments. Mine's and mine's
Yeah.
only.
Not
So
only that, but sometimes, even if your comments are controversial, I want to make sure that your comments are interpreted the way that they're supposed to be interpreted. You know
I
what I'm
get you.
saying?
Yeah, I get
Whether
you.
they're controversial or not, after you make it clear what you mean to say, if they're controversial after that, that's
Yeah.
cool. It is what it is.
Okay.
that I don't want anybody to misinterpret your comments, and that's why I
Yep.
interrupted earlier and shit. As far as
Of course.
our females and shit
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course. Yeah, yeah. No, like I said, bro. Like I said, I talk a lot of shit. I joke around.
It
That's
is what
just my
it is.
nature. Yeah, and like I said, Chicago's way different than California, and vice versa, bro. We say things that you guys don't understand or might not treat the same interpretation, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
I mean, for the most part, bro. For the most part, I mean, you never really said anything that I haven't really grasped. Um,
Okay.
it's just that the word lame,
Yeah.
to me, in my neighborhood down in Southern California, that's like a very strong word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real?
A very strong word. Um, it's just like calling somebody a bitch or a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
So when we call somebody, you're fucking lame, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like saying you're like the worst,
Okay.
worst. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
But it is just a word. Um, I mean, you calling OG Bam that, I mean, like you said, that's your words.
Yeah, cause see over
That's your
here,
opinion. I
lame
respect
is
it. It is
different.
what it is.
Lame is like a goofy. Like, oh, you're just a goofball. You're a lame. Like I said, you guys have a different definition of the word over there. Over here, you call somebody a bitch, that's the same, it carries the same weight like over there, right? Bitch is a bitch no matter where you go. But
Yeah.
over here, the word lame is like somebody that's scared to say something or do something. Stop being a lame. Go talk to her. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, I get
that's
it.
what
I
that
get it.
means. Like a
I get it.
square. You're a square. Like, oh, you're a
Yeah, I get
fucking
it.
lame. Get out of here.
And
You're
it's not
scared to
even.
talk to these
And
girls.
honestly, bro, it's not even like it's not even too much off of the words that we use. It's
Yeah.
just like, and like I said, in my neighborhood, that was just a word that we didn't use.
Okay.
Anybody else could just like you could call your homies like, hey, fool, stop being a bitch, fool. Get out of that picture, bitch. Get your ass over here, and you can still be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. All
so it
right.
just really just depends on the context and who you're with, and things like that. SB16 says, L. They say bury your pride or your pride will bury you. SB16, thank you for tapping in. What do you mean by that, my boy? Did somebody say that about me? Are you saying that about me? Or is that just a saying?
I think I'm taking it like a generalization. Like there's a lot
Okay.
of men that are prideful, right? Like the conversation earlier about how the old school Mexicans and the old school
Yeah.
Hispanics would say, "Oh, my daughter's never gonna marry a black man," or vice versa, or date one. That's just like your pride is you want your daughter to marry another Hispanic man.
Okay.
If you're a Mexican man, right? Because you want to keep your lineage going further. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what
That's
they mean by the pride thing.
He said in general, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great saying, L. They say, bury your pride or your pride will bury you. You know what? That's crazy. And I had to make sure because, based on the topics and what we've been talking about and things like that, I'm never going to make an assumption. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always will ask anybody, especially somebody who's been rocking with me, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Because I always give somebody the benefit of the doubt. And that saying right there, bro, your pride would definitely bury you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
People will
Yep.
die next to your pride. But this is the only reason why we started this live earlier on. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Because
a lot. That has a lot of effect. Like I said, bro, in my city, bro, a lot of people die for stupidity because of their pride. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
they they got into a little skirmish and now they think somebody thinks that they're a lame. Like I said, like the difference over here is different than over there. But oh, he's a bitch. He's scary. So now I'm gonna go back with a gun and I'm gonna kill you and go to jail for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's just stupid shit where your pride shouldn't have to carry over into that. Now you got to think, well, I'm a father. I got whatever, 7 kids, 10 kids, 4 kids, whoever. You got to think about your kids before you think about your pride sometimes because is it worth dying and your kids losing their father over something as dumb as like a word or, you know what I'm saying? Something that could have been avoided or fixed. You know what I mean? With a conversation,
yeah, for sure.
you know? And
Yeah,
that's kind of what it does. It does. Your pride can get you killed. And there's some people that they don't care. And you know what? That's cool, but you should let your pride, you know, take the back burner sometimes if you love your kids and your wife and you want to make sure your kids are protected.
On the last note before I tap out, bro. Now, yeah, it's something that comes with age, and you know this shit, bro.
Oh yeah, of
You know,
course.
it's something that
Yep.
comes with age and wisdom. And if you don't understand what we're saying, hopefully you understand when you're older.
Yep.
If you're older and don't understand, then you're never gonna understand. With that being
Exactly.
said, my boy, thank you for tapping in, dog.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
tapping into my lives, bro. Gay conversations, appreciate you.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Chi Town. Shout out to everybody out there, Cali, everybody else, man. Maine, Texas, Arizona, everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Anybody that's from anywhere up in this place, you know, let's do that. Um, let's get a roll call of where you're at. Where you at? Who's here and where you at, and then we'll tap out.
Yeah, I always wonder too, who be watching? Like, are they all from California? Are they from, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Let's do that right now. Where are you? Anybody right here in the comment section right now? Where are you watching from? What city, or at least just what state? Right now,
Let's see if they listen.
Angelo said Los Angeles says Philip. That's right. SB16 says Buenas noches, Laza. Shy, Chical,
Shy Cali, I think he says.
Shy Cali. There you go, Cali.
Yeah.
Cool. Uh,
Texas. There you
see,
go.
Irony says San San Francisco Bay Area, NorCal. That's right. Shout out to San Fran. From the Gator Swamps of Aztlan.
Gator Swamps. Hell
BF
yeah.
Morales, Texas girl. I already know that. Appreciate you. Chicano says Washington. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Let's see. Bay Area, T-Mobile. That's right. Big Bay Area. Irony says good life, Al. Tavo, there you go. Albuquerque, Nuevo Mexico. Yes, right, man. I know that.
Hey,
Chicali
you
is
know,
short for Mexicali, my boy. I know Chicali. Oh, I mean, hold on. I know what Chicali is, but
I wasn't gonna name my channel that.
I said Chicali, but it was Chicali. Fucking idiot. Yeah, you're
You know, I was
Chicali. You're Mexicali. Yeah.
I was gonna name my channel that because, like I said, I was born in California, and I was raised in Chicago. I was actually gonna call my channel Shy Cali. You know that?
I'm pendejo for that one, man. Chicali, come on, bro. I did a lot of time with paisas from Chicali, from Mexicali, especially when I was down south, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good name. Let me see. Badass is good now. Okay, appreciate every single one of you guys shouting out your area. Love you guys. You guys already know. Appreciate
Sh-
you,
yes,
Chicago
sir. Yes,
Dunn.
sir. APA.
I did get your Instagram request. I'll get at you.
All right.
Um, I'd be hella procrastinating, bro. So
Oh, I know. I'm the same
it's
way,
a
bro.
lot.
I don't even be on IG too much. I be on it sometimes, but for the most part, I just stay on YouTube or whatever other social media shit.
Homeboy my homeboy, Spurgeon Street. End of the live. Just got out of work when I was just. That's right, my boy. Spurgeon Street is where I grew up. That's my water right there. E's from my water right there. Santana OC, Orange County, California. You already know. But you guys be good, Spanish Contreras. Everybody up in here, you guys be good. Love you guys. Don't ever forget that one life saved is one life blessed. A smart man learns from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. I'm out. You guys be
All
good.
right, man.